All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Xbox. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And I'm Cool Cat Terry.
I'm Eternal Shaddai.
And I'm Fastback 6768.
And it is our 200th episode. Yes, that's right. And it's fun to think about this because 200 episodes. Obviously, me, Terry, and Shaddai were there episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been here 200 episodes. And Fastback joined us not too long ago. So welcome. You get to celebrate 200 with us, Fastback.
Yes. Just pretend I was there from the beginning, too.
I was
in chat. I was in
the chat. Yeah. So yeah, it is. It feels cool to know that this has been 200 episodes of Good Morning Xbox. That's kind of cool. So, anyways, moving on. Other than being 200th episode, which is awesome, not much special. I guess a lot of kids are starting school next week.
Month?
No, next week.
No,
in Texas.
This week.
No, for us it's next month.
Like a lot of people are already starting school right like this week here.
Yeah, it starts on Tuesday, which means terrible traffic because all the soccer moms are going to be driving their kids to school instead of doing what they did back in my day, which is throw them on the bus.
I know, like I'm in a college town, so the college just started this week.
Wow, our party college.
Man, there's so many school zones here. There's like an elementary or middle school here every like 3 blocks. I hate it.
There's a lot by me. Yeah, I hear you.
Is it a party college?
Probably aren't most colleges party colleges.
Well, some are harder than others. Some are harder than others.
Now they just buy their degrees. Because look at all the people that go to like Harvard and Yale, and all they do is party, and they still manage to get a degree from there. Psh.
That's right.
Daddy. Daddy bought that degree. They sponsored a new like basketball court, and they got an easy degree.
That's right. Nepotism will take you far in this world. Trust me. All right. So, anyways, back to gaming. So, other than that, Terry, what have you been playing this week?
I didn't play anything this week. No gaming for me.
What?
Yeah, no gaming for me. I was being lazy. I was binge watching a lot of my different Thai series, so I was captivated.
A lot of your what?
Thai. So I watch a lot of different like series from Thailand. So, Thai.
What were you watching?
A whole range of different things. Like they got some new ones that just started. So like Only You, the series just started like not too long ago, and like Harmony Secret and stuff like that. So like I watch like all that stuff.
I heard about that one. What's it called? When Life Gives You Oranges or something like that. That might not be Thai, but whatever.
I don't know about that one.
It sounds.
I was binge watching. Oh my god! So I found a Chinese series that was made like 3 years ago. I binged the heck out of that one. It's called Couple of Mirrors. It takes place during like the 1930-40 era in China. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! That show was amazing.
Right.
It sounds to me like Terry wants to go for vacation to Thailand.
Dude, Thailand is beautiful. I would love to go to Thailand.
Sure. Yeah, Thailand is awesome.
And Thailand. Every year, Thailand gets rated the most beautiful place on earth and like the #1 place to vacation. And like for people who go on like vacations and travel, Thailand gets #1 every year. That would be the like everybody should visit Thailand.
Hey, anything that is close to the equator is a beautiful place.
I don't think they're that close. Well, I mean, it's still hot there, yeah. But like,
if I tell you Thailand or Aruba, you tell me.
All right, Shaddai, what have you been playing, buddy?
Well, I was playing Space Marine Remaster. I finally said it correctly, but I kind of went back and I decided to play Warhammer Mechanicus.
Okay.
And that game. It's very different, It's very different than any other strategic game that I played before.
Yep.
So
I know it is.
So I like it, but it's hard though. I give them that because I got killed a lot.
Mechanicus, that's where you're playing the techno something from the Mars planet, and you have to you got to spawn your minions and send them off to die, right?
Yes, but I'm still like low level, so they're only like 5. So they be like enemies be shooting from a long distance, and they take between 3 to 4 damage. I'm like, God, jeez. So I'm still learning the process.
You're gonna get personal.
Your microphone, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, Fastback, what have you been playing?
Lots and lots of Grounded 2. Like, I am addicted. I've done a lot in there. I built a base because you get raided every once in a while. So, I've been, making improvements on my base defense. And trying to get some family members to jump in with me because it is very tough. I mean, there are certain areas that, man, if you had another person, would be able to help you, get ahead a little bit further. But I love it. A lot of improve, update, different weapons. Certain weapons do better against certain bugs. They have their own deals with them, and then of course you can update them. And then I've been watching more videos, other people playing them, just to kind of get an idea. What are they doing? There is a story to it, so I try to avoid that. I haven't finished that yet, so. But, yeah, it's addicting. But I do see some good games in Game Pass. I need to start jumping on some.
Yes, absolutely.
I do. I definitely will be getting Mafia.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are already playing that.
I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one too. I'm waiting for a sale for that one though, since it's not a lengthy game, so I can be patient.
I'm saying.
What is the hours on that?
They're saying you can complete the game in 10 to 12 hours.
Yep, I heard that.
Wow. Is it a full 80 or I thought it was less than that?
No, it's 40.
Full 90.
40? Oh, okay.
It's 40.
Okay, well, that's not bad.
All right. So this week I played some more Metaphor Refantasio. Not a lot. I haven't had that much time. I've only played like 4 hours of worth this week, so I didn't get much further at all. I just finished getting like Dracadios or whatever, and I went to go do another mansion after now being able to control the weather. Not a mansion, a dungeon. After now being able to control the weather, and like I'm literally on my way there, and that's the last thing I played. So
you are grinding the heck out of that game.
No, I'm not. I just don't have that much time.
Ah.
I don't have Eternal Shaddai time where he gets to stream for 8 hours. No. No. And then this Friday though we played. I finally got a good group going on Ghost Recon Wildlands. It was so funny. Me and my friends are having a good time just doing random stuff, doing these little side missions, trying to steal planes. It's just funny because like one of our friends just wants to go in guns blazing. So I was like, oh my God, why would you do that? So I just like rammed a car into the area where you're still in a plane and just got out and started blowing stuff up with my grenade launcher. It was fun. It's a good time. That game's a good time because, you can 100% do like me, which is stealth, or you can be my friend and just be like Leroy Jenkins the whole time and it still works out. It's fun.
Trying to go John Wick.
It's fun. Let's check in with that kind of chat. By the way, chat, let us know what you've been playing. We love to hear what you have to say. Oh my goodness, chat, you are on fire today. Holy cow. All right, let's see. Up first is Chet Walker. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says you are the real MVP. Thank you. Jesus Nasty says Battlefield 6 is amazing. They made it more realistic than it already was. Pre-ordered on Steam. Can't wait.
Yeah, been hearing good things about that. People at work have been talking about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I did play that too.
Lydia Sarimento is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, good morning, my beautiful people. Beautiful morning to all. Yes, indeed, indeed. Shout out to Doggy Dog 420. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Doggy. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Let's see. Shout out to Web Dave. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, let's go. Everyone subscribe and share this video out. Yes, definitely. Please do. I am only 9 subscribers away from 500. So please hit that subscribe button if you are in the chat. Appreciate all of you. Let's see. Big B Money is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. He says, what's up, Army Xbox? Good job. What's up? Thank you. Let's see. Stanley Francois joins us. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, "What's happening, y'all?" And chat. Congratulations on your 200th episode. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Frost is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. He says, "Good morning, all." Good morning, Frost. Thank you. Big B Money says, "For real, college people just work all week and party on the weekends." I really did back when it was college. I really did.
I didn't go to any parties in college. I was working. I had the full-time job and I was a full-time student. I didn't have time for nothing.
Back then, I could function off of like 4 hours of sleep. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Doug Dow says he's been playing Anthem, Gradius Origins, and Lunar Remastered Collection. So good. Yes, that Lunar. If you haven't played it, you're missing out. Shaddai.
Fraud! Don't talk to me about JRPGs.
You don't know what you're missing out. All right, let's see. Talos Ray's in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, "Hello, Axel, Cool Cat Terry, Eternal Shaddai, and Fastback, and chat." Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Hit that subscription button, everybody. Hit that subscription button. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Louise Vien. Thank you so much for being here. You are the MVP of my life. And she says, Southeast Asia is the best. It really is. Found my wife there. All right, let's see. Happy 200th episode. Thank you, Talos Ray. Thank you so much. Doggy Dog says he's waiting on a sale for Mafia. There you go. Jago6 is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, "Hello, fellow gamers." What's going on? Did I say hi to Talos Ray? You know what? Just in case. Talos Ray, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Shout out to Void Rat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. He says, "Hi, all." All right, let's get right into it. We got a long show. I don't know if you guys saw the topics, but we got a ton of them. All right, so I don't know if you guys know this, but the Design Labs is back. Now, if you never went to the Design Labs to design a controller, well, then this wouldn't matter to you. But look at this beautiful controller I designed, all green on green. Yes, beautiful controller right here.
Gang green.
But the Design Labs is back, and this beautiful design can be yours for $180.
So expensive.
That is an Elite controller. Now, Design Labs is only available with an Elite controller, so you cannot get a regular controller right now. They did bring back the Call of Duty and the Fallout controller designs. So if you want, you can just say, screw Axel's green design, put that Call of Duty paint on there, or that Fallout paint. But yeah, so Design Labs went down in December 2024, and I'm going to guess they ran into a shortage of parts. And that's it. And they said they're going to bring back Doom the Dark Ages and the Witcher controllers, which I think is cool.
I do like that Fallout look.
Yeah. So Design Labs is back for those of you who cared. Terry, do you care?
Nope.
Dad, do you care? Are you going to get yourself this sweet, sweet design?
Yeah, no, I do care. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting it. I have not done a custom Elite. So I have a regular one. My daughter, I got her one once for Christmas. So
I have never done a custom controller yet. I like buying the ones that they designed, but I've never.
Yeah, some of those are good too. But like on these, you could put your name on it, stuff like that.
Yeah, I have one custom from them, but it's not an Elite.
Yeah, this is the Elite only on Design Labs. Fastback. Oh, it's not Fastback. Sorry, Shaddai. You gonna get yourself another controller?
Okay, I would love to, but I hate when it's limited options. I expected every IP that Microsoft owned to be.
Oh my gosh, man!
No, because I do remember when Phil Spencer went to the Tokyo Game Show, and I think one of them said that they love to customize it, but it's so limited. Are they gonna bring anything that is IP related? So he couldn't give the actual answer for it, but that's what we want. I like to personalize my controller other than a plain, a plain color, just a solid color, just mix it up and that's it. That's not good enough. That's like saying I like Anthem because it looks pretty, but it's bland the rest. That's what it is.
They'll probably launch certain designs when certain games released. That way the hype is higher. Otherwise, they you know, they're not going to make any money just having, let's say, like Gears of War on there until
I
Gears
don't
of
know
War
about
comes
that.
out. Because as they keep launching new Gears of War remasters, then the hype will be high, and they would sell more of them. Otherwise, it's kind of wasted money on them if they have a lot of stuff if they pre-make a lot of the parts and they're not selling them, and they have a lot of stuff just kind of sitting around.
I don't know, because if they would have Halo, I know Axel will buy that in an instant. So no matter
I did buy the entire Series X Halo edition, so yeah.
Yeah, so it would imagine if they would release or show an ODST one, because I never seen an ODST, but for Master Chief, yes.
You never saw the ODST one?
Just make one in ODST colors.
No,
Real.
yeah, but I don't like solid
And
colors.
then where it lets you put the name, you can just put
I got you,
ODST.
Shaddai. I will make you the ODST greatest controller ever made right here.
No, but look,
I got you.
it's solid.
I got you. I got you. Oh, this one's sold out. So we're going black. Gray on gray on gray.
It's supposed to be blue and gray.
Gray. Gray.
No, but I don't want solid, colors.
ODST.
You want bright pink, lime green,
Oh, hot pink.
hot pink. You can see it.
No, I don't.
I mean, they do have a lot of good options, but I do agree. It would be nice if they had a little bit more themes. Especially your main franchises like Forza. Like they only got Fallout. What's the other one? It was with the Wolf.
Call of Duty. That's it.
Call of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they got Call of Duty.
Look at this text. This is your gamer text right here, Shaddai.
Order it.
No, see,
Order
I
it,
don't
Shaddai.
like.
Only $180.
I could go to Walmart or even Temu just to get something solid. You know what I mean?
Timu.
Oh my god.
No.
Listen, this is why it's fraud, Shaddai. Listen to this guy wanting the Timu.
Look, why you don't put Octopath Traveler right there?
Look, Shaddai, if Microsoft ever adds the IPs, I am with Doggy 100%. I expect you to get the Bleeding Edge controller. If you don't, you're a fraud.
The Bleeding Edge.
That's right. The Bleeding Edge. That's a Microsoft IP, right?
Yeah, it would have been. No, it would have looked nice for a Recore controller.
Oh man, and they need to make a sequel to Recore. I really like that game.
And I like it too. But see,
I feel like that's one of those games that kind of
or a Rise controller
is like underappreciated, man. That game was good.
If they put it on PlayStation, maybe we'll get some, back then, all the hate on Xbox, no matter what game they came up with.
No,
Recore was good. I enjoyed it.
No, it was really good. I can't deny that. I'm with Terry there. But I wouldn't mind have, I forgot her name. I don't know if it's Loy or whatever her name is. But it would have been nice like that. Leave the solid colors there, but it doesn't please me just have that.
It doesn't please him.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It just, the reason why Terry is saying that is because of what happened with Wu Chang controller. She didn't like it. That's what happened.
Well, yeah, I didn't like it, but no, I've never been one to just spend money on controllers.
But it's better than having a solid color.
As long as I have one controller that's fully functional, I'm content. I still use the one that came with the console.
It's bland. See, it's bland.
But
piano black.
I'm not looking at the controller when I'm playing. I'm looking at the screen. So
okay, Axel, let me ask you something. When you show, why do you bought the Sea of Thieves controller?
If you work in the design world,
because it looks gorgeous.
Today, when you work in the design world, form follows function. All right, function is always the most important thing, and then the looks, man, and then you do focus on looks.
To each his own, should I?
No, I understand that, but I don't play controller plates. I just want a good design.
Against the grain here. Back to the original question. This is a yes or no
What'd you put
question.
On it? Okay.
Are you going to buy a controller now that design?
No, if they give me more options.
So the answer is no. Okay.
Man, they give you more options, and I bet you still wouldn't buy one. Man.
I want the IPs in there. That's for reason. There's a reason for it.
This is why it takes forever.
What IP are you waiting for? Because you could just go to Skin It and slap it on.
You could give me Rise. You could give me Recore. You could give me Dead Rising 3.
They're not going to give you any of those old games. They're not going to give you any of those.
That's their IPs.
Yeah, but those games are ancient. They're not going to give you any of those games.
You could give me South of Midnight.
That one makes more sense, but not
There
your
you
other
go.
ones.
Thank you. See what I mean? There you
They'll
go.
give you Anthem before they give you.
Oh
Octopath.
God. Oh God.
Dead Rising 3? They're not gonna, bro.
I'm just mentioning that whatever is exclusive on the Xbox.
Like you're
Dead Rising, I thought that was Capcom.
No, it is Capcom. That's why I said no.
They're not
That's
gonna
why I
get-
said no. No, that's why I
Actually,
said no.
go back to the triggers. He's getting triggered. Go mess with the triggers.
Oh
he's
yeah.
getting me triggered with his nonsense.
What do you mean? Oh my goodness! That's why they sell the most when it's custom made, not like that solid.
Yeah, custom made with games that are relevant. No one's looking for, a Dead Rising 3
Wait,
controller.
Axel, don't you? I don't know if it was shop. I know I saw it this morning. When you go to shop, they have FC24, and the only thing that they give you is, this one is red, so it was red and blue. Oh, but this one is in blue, and this one is blue and red. What? I'm like, what is it? That's not FC. I could do that anytime.
And yet, you don't.
No,
Right.
that's.
Fraud.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
You
Give me
start up
the
your own
stuff that I
design
want.
that then.
They could have avowed. Come on now.
All right. And anyways, shout out to Carlo La Sala Donato. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you.
Didn't they have an avowed controller? I thought it was a Chia Pet.
I think they have. What I hate is the giveaways. That's what I hate.
If this show turns out to be like 3.5 hours long, I blame Terry and Shaddai.
Hey, right here, I paused my game to pretty much, debate.
This is literally just an announcement. Hey, Design Labs is back. Do you want one? And Shaddai's like airing out his gripes, like pent up frustration from like 25 years ago. I have no idea what's going on here.
No, but that's what it makes sense.
Dude, just go to Skin It and get your Dead Rising 3 skin. You can make it however you want, and you can just put it on your controller.
That's right.
I'm gonna put
Speaking of
brown,
skins, good transition, Terry.
brown, brown and yellow for Recore. Yeah, okay.
You can get Recore too.
Here you go. Minecraft has crossed Sonic. Speaking of skins,
Where's
in a
Knuckles?
collab right here with them, they have a Sonic and Minecraft collab where missions and boss fights, and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't deny. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you even get to transform into Supersonic, but of course you're gonna find all the emeralds and build the transforming pad. It's super cool because Minecraft is all about building. So they created all this, and I think it's awesome.
That's cool.
So Minecraft with Sonic the Hedgehog add-on Super Update.
Yeah,
is out.
Super Shadow too.
No.
Yeah, right there. It's Super Shadow up in the corner.
Where's
I'm
Super
just-
Shadow? Oh, shit.
Oh, he's right there. Top right corner. Super
Oh,
Shadow.
All right, so hold on. So Minecraft Sonic's add-on Super Update. Surprised this one. It dropped August 5th back in the day. So I did not know this. So back in the day, August 5th, like 5 days ago, which was Tuesday, right? Yeah, here comes Sega Mojang with Developer Game Mode 1 with a bunch of bonus content. The free update adds some fan requested features, with the big highlight being a fun quest line that has Sonic tracking down all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Collect them all, and you can transform into Super Sonic, who can fly around the world while you have rings. Also, unlock Super Shadow by the end of the quest, and there's some boss fights added featuring Dr. Eggman. So Super Shadow confirmed.
Nice.
It's a surprisingly chunky amount of free content for a free update. That said, to access the new update, you will still need to own Sonic Add-on Pack, which is a premium expansion for the game. So, it goes for 1,340 mine coins, or $8. So, $8, not bad in my opinion for an expansion.
That's cool collaboration there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sonic and Minecraft, or not Minecraft, but Microsoft and Sega working even closer together, even closer with the Super Update. I think this is awesome. Terry, are you going to Super Sonic up?
No, but I think it's cool.
No? Are your kids going to Super Sonic up in your life? I know you don't have kids, but kids.
No.
No? All right. Shaddai, in 240 characters or less, Are you going to Supersonic Up?
It looks really cool, but I will not play it.
Will your kids play it?
Oh yeah, they will. They really will, especially my son. Yes, he loves Sonic. Anything that is Minecraft related. Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. So fun. Fastback, you have kids. I know they play Roblox, but do they play Minecraft still?
She has here and there, so I will let her know. I'll show her this. She'll probably be excited. I might check this out with her.
Yeah. Now I know for a fact Dreadpool's kid plays a lot of Minecraft. Tiny giant. So maybe she would if Dreadpool's in the chat or Death Dealer. Let us know. Are they going to play some Supersonic Cross Minecraft? Let's see. Chat. Let us know if you're going to play the Minecraft Cross Supersonic Hedgehog add-on. I think this is cool. Big B Buddy says Game Pass and Xbox is the king of gaming. Yes, it is. Happy Cloud Gamer says, after playing Battlefield this week, I'm going to pre-order Battlefield 6. By the way, Happy Cloud Gamer, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Crazy Doggy Dog 420 says, $8 is not bad at all these days, right? Crazy Greek Dude says, I make the best Sonic and Tails pancake. Really? I'll have to see that, Crazy Greek Dude. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. All right, let's move it forward here with the announcements. Oh, yes. I don't know if you know this, but there's a little game called Hexen plus Heretic
I saw
that released, that did a shadow drop this week. So I don't know if you played these back in the day. These back in the day were running on probably like id 1.0 engine, which was the Doom engine. And they have been remastered here by Raven Software. Yes, the same Raven that works on Call of Duty. Remastered these bad boys right here. So an FPS studio remastered it, and some people are very excited for this. Not only did they remaster it, but they also added two new missions on it. So that's kind of cool. They are, speaking of which. They added Heritage Faith Renewed and Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur. And they also added 16-player co-op or 16-player PvP.
God, jeez.
Is sweet. Sweet. So you can take on these dark shooters yourself. So I think the co-op, though, is only 4 players. But, the PvP is 16 players. So, yeah. With lots and lots and lots of stuff. So, Terry, did you ever play Hexen or Heretic back in the day?
I did not. I wasn't really big into any of the games that were like Doom, like classic Doom. I didn't like any of those games back in the day. So, no.
Okay. Should I? Sorry, going back to Terry. Are you interested in these now?
Nope.
All right. What about you? Have you played these before?
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them? What?
Until now.
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't into the PC. The only thing that I could remember is just the Oregon Trail. That's pretty much it. Then after that, that's pretty much it. I didn't even know there were games like that on the PC.
And did you not play Number Munchers in school?
No.
What the heck is Number Munchers?
It's either Minesweep or...
Dude, you don't remember Number Munchers?
Nope.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
The school didn't.
It sounds like a Sesame Street game.
When my school wanted us to do math, they told us to get out a pen and paper.
It was an education video game that I played it in school and at the library, and it had a character that would jump around on blocks that had answers on it, and he would munch on the numbers.
Okay, the question is it math related?
Yes, it's math.
That's the reason why I don't. That's the reason why I don't know. That's not my favorite subject.
It was an educational game for kids.
Yeah, that's why math is not my strongest.
It was fun though. It was
if you would have played it, you would have been better in math.
It was a way to get kids excited, to learn math. Cause
I'm pretty damn good at math, and the only game they played with me was shut up and study.
No, I was more into the social study, but no, I never heard of them. Am I going to play them now?
I could see Axel not doing it because he would have been because he's a little older than me, so he would have aged out of that time, like by the time that
Thanks,
came out.
Mary.
I'm just
You
saying,
old,
like
you ancient.
I was the age group that was there for the first computer lab, in elementary school. All right, you weren't in elementary school for that. You were probably already in middle school or high school, probably middle school.
Pretty well. Let me see. Oregon Trail, yeah, like in '94, yeah. I was middle school. Yes, I was.
How this reminded you of Number Munch? I don't know what kind of horror game Number Munch was.
Because he
That is a horror game.
said he didn't play any PC games outside of Oregon Trail.
Interesting.
And
Because he
Solitaire
did-
and Minesweeper, that's it.
Because he said he only played Oregon Trail on PC and all the PC games back when we were kids. So I'm like, how? Because like I remember in kindergarten we had they had, because that's when the Macintosh computers were popular, but it was back then before they became Apple, it was Macintosh, and we had the Mac computers, and they had like a little computer lab in our elementary school, and they had us do the number munchers. And then they had a lemonade stand game too, so we could learn money management and budgeting.
Yeah, but if we're talking about kindergarten, back in my day, there was no computer. It was like the hard way.
Well, it wasn't like kindergarten. It was probably like second grade, but like
Not even. Not even. They didn't have any computer, so I didn't know any computer skills back then.
Dude, you're younger than me. If I had computers, you did.
No. I was in Puerto Rico. I was in Puerto Rico until '94. That when I learned computers when I got here.
Schools probably didn't really have them, right? They just didn't.
Nah, they're far behind. That's why.
Nobody, you figured by then somebody would have donated, but I guess not.
Nah, over there, no.
All the famous people out of Puerto Rico, famous boxers and so on. Come on.
Everyone in the chat right now. I think Crazy Greek Dude might be one of them because he mentioned it. I need you guys. If you guys remember Number Munchers, you got to put like a 1 in the chat right now. I want to see how many people played Number Munchers.
Oh, hold on, I'll put a poll. I'll put a poll up.
No, I got to see how many people played Number Munchers because that was it.
Yeah. In other words, it's called Cookie Monster.
So I'm like floppy disk.
They're munching. They're munching numbers.
Man.
Here
you go, Terry. I put 1s in the chat for you.
Thank you. It made math.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was about to say that earlier.
I put 1s in the chat for you right there. I did not play Number Munchers.
So Crazy Creek Dude played it. Happy Cloud Gamer played Number Munchers. See?
All right, back to this.
Come on, man.
I don't even know if should I. All right, so
look, if they I would be more excited for a remake of Number Munchers than Heretic and Hexen. I can just tell you that.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
All right, let's see. Fastback. While we're waiting for the chat to put their 1s in there, have you played Heretic or Hexen?
No.
And are you going to play these remakes?
I'm gonna check them out. I mean, I never did play them back then. Because they were mainly on PC, right? I don't think.
Yes, these were only on PC back in the day.
Yeah, so I didn't grow up with the PC, but I did have a PC in school, and I'm older than you guys. So I remember we had the Apple IIs in elementary, and my first game was I had to program the character to jump and run. So that was my. But no, these are cool. I saw this the other day, and I was like, "Hey, what's this?" And I checked it out. It's like, man, I don't remember anybody talking about these that they was coming. So yeah, that was a nice little surprise.
All right, I played both of these back in the day. Didn't get very far in them because I'm like, this is a Doom. This sucks. No. And I didn't get very far on them, so I might check them out. But I do remember playing these, and I'm just like, eh. But we'll see. Especially if it's 4-player co-op, maybe, because that'd be fun.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Look like you do some dungeon raiding or something.
Yeah. Doggy Dog says I have this download to probably try it out later. There you go. Let's see. 4-player co-op, that's cool. Absolutely it is. Happy Cloud Gamer says he loves Hexen. Yes, I remember Hexen myself too. It was dark. It was like witchcraft dark. And I was like, no, I don't want to summon any evil voodoo on me. I'm good.
Evil voodoo?
Yeah. Chrissy Greek Dude says, Number Munchers. Doggy Dog says Axel is aged out. Thanks. Shout out to Split Difference. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy. Who remembers a paper airplane game on the old Macs? What the hell? Let's see. Not me, Crazy Greek Dude. Not me.
Couldn't afford Macs back then.
I remember my dad had Atari, etc. PC gaming, all console. Yes, my dad was a huge gamer. That's awesome. All right, Crazy Greek Dude has a 1. Axel has a 1 + 1 = 1 1. Yeah. Happy Cloud Gamer has a 1. Doggy Dog has an 8. DE487, thank you so much for being here. Thinks you are the real MVP. Says 1990 or 1991's in 2nd grade.
Yeah, see, D knows what Number Munchers was. 2nd grade, right there. Yep.
All right, D remembers, and you had to eat like 2 or multiples of 2 or primes.
Yeah, you had the little dude going around. He would eat the stuff. You tell him what ones to get. It was awesome. It's good times.
You also had word munchers.
Yep.
You could eat nouns or verbs. Wow.
Yep, I remember that too.
I've never heard of it. Big B Money says 1, but I play 1. DE's over here going through all her edutainment, or his edutainment. Sorry, I don't know. Says also Bouncy B learns letters. What?
See, I threw D down memory lane. You're welcome.
Glitter says the Number Munchers most played game today is called The Economy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wall Street. That's what it's called.
Let's see.
I remember playing Wall Street on the NES.
Montezuma's Revenge on Apple II GS. I remember that. Probably spelled wrong, but good game. I do remember Montezuma's Revenge. I played it on my iPhone back in the day when I had iPhones. And shout out to Dan, the man Cunningham. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, hey, all, how's everybody doing today? Doing good, doing good. You know, I can understand why Terry has her gaming taste now, because she's like her core gaming memory started with Number Munchers.
That's not my core memory, dude. Like the first game,
like,
if you want my core memory, the very first video game I ever played was Centipede on the arcade. Okay, like you want core memory, not Number Munchers.
Look. All I know is that seeing Devil and Demons reminded you of Number Munchers. Okay?
No, I went there because you died.
What does Terry hate? What does Terry hate? And she's over here describing, oh, you jump on numbers and all this thing. What does Terry hate? Platformers. She hates platformers. So
no, it wasn't a platformer.
Unlocked, okay?
It wasn't a platformer. It was literally like playing tic-tac-toe.
You imagine if they had...
Dude, you pull up Number Munchers. It's definitely not a platformer, dude. It's not a platformer.
Can you imagine if they had games like this where you hack and slash like numbers and word, like ABCs, you probably have more kids, especially the boys, right?
Oh, yeah,
playing these games. Yeah.
This game better change my freaking life if I pull this up, and I mean in a good way. If I
like
start
the monsters could literally be the numbers.
If I start thinking that, I don't know, this is game of the year for Terry right here.
Yo, Dan the Man, you came in late. Did you play Number Munchers back in the day, back in the early 90s?
No, I doubt it. I don't know. He might be my age. So
you might have aged out? He aged out like you guys.
I'm aged out.
Just say you don't like math.
Well, maybe he's got like a younger sibling that played it. That's
what
right there. That's Number Munchers, man. That's not a platform. It's like tic-tac-toe.
So this is what
that looked like Frogger.
This was a game. This is great.
That looked like Frogger for numbers.
Apple II could have played this game back in the day.
Yeah, then these guys would get your way, man.
It's too advanced.
You couldn't get your number you wanted to get because they were camping on the space. Those jerks.
This person better eat this 8 and this 20 before I lose my mind. So yeah, I see how you are. This
was prime educational gaming in the early 90s right here.
This is what has you riled up.
I'm telling you, it's made by PBS.
So Dan the Man remembers the game but didn't play it. Okay, that counts. He at least knew its existence. So I'll take it.
Shout out to Sith Lord. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to Number Munchers during our Heretic and Hex drop announcement.
You all hate on it, but I guarantee you, if you were like a little 2nd grade kid back in the early 90s, this was peak.
That's Number Munchers. Looks like Burger Time meets Math Jeopardy, right? Thank you.
Yeah, the people just jumping into the podcast are like, "What the hell are we?"
All right, Terry. So moving on. Good grief!
Look, that was Like that was fun back then.
I never want to hear from you ever again that a game looks bad.
Look, you can't hate on that because I guarantee you played Minesweeper. Okay.
I did.
And the graphics on Minesweeper are way less, advanced than Number Munchers.
Ask me when I played Minesweeper. Go ahead. Ask me. Go ahead.
Look, you played it.
Go ahead.
You're trying to talk smack about how Number Munchers looks. That game had, actually had moving animations compared to, I've already lost my train of thought. Minesweeper, yeah. Minesweeper would just point and click with little flags, all right?
So I played Minesweeper when I was bored out of my mind during college lectures.
Oh, man.
So it was blowing your mind up.
I played Minesweeper because it was something other than the lecture, right? So, yeah. And I got real good at it, too. That's how bored I was.
It's
funny because I didn't know how to play Minesweeper until I got into college because I never played it, right? And so I just knew that I would click on stuff, and, I deduced how to play Minesweeper.
Look, so Glitzer is bringing up the calculator. This was before calculators were allowed in schools, okay? There was no calculator in your classroom, okay? You had Number Munchers. You had to learn.
What do you mean? Remember the watches that had the little numbers, the button numbers?
No.
Casios?
Yeah, the Casios.
Yeah. All right, let's see. To be fair, I have no idea what computer those ran on, but you weren't playing Doom or Heretic or Hexen in the 90s hardware? Yeah. I wasn't wasting my 90s computer hardware on Number Munchers. I was playing Heretic or Hexen.
Dude, the only access I had to PC back when second grade was literally at my school and at the local library. And they did not have Hexen at the local library or in my school, okay?
It's okay, Terry. It's okay.
So that
You were
means
too young. This game was for teens. You were stuck on Number Munchers.
Shut up, man.
so Munchers ran at 4090 back then. Got it.
I don't know what kind of computer Terry has, but I know she's loaded Number Munchers on it.
I was playing Number Munchers. I was playing Midnight Mystery. All right. I was playing
Carmen Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego. I love that game.
Carmen Sandiego was a little bit later. It's a little bit later.
I did play that a little bit.
That was like fifth grade.
Well, here it says Number Munchers came out in '86, and it was on Apple II or IBM.
It was on Apple, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. It took one engine.
Yeah,
Number
but
Munchers one engine. Okay.
Dude, this was awesome, man. No.
Look at that from a 4090.
You're over here hating. I was a champ at math by third grade because of Number Munchers. All right.
I was a champ on math.
They would give us speed tests. I remember in third grade. They would give us.
Shut up and study.
Dude, they would print off paper that had a crap ton of math problems on it, and they would put us on a timer to be you have to get the whole thing done in 5 minutes. And Number Munchers got me through that stuff, man. It was intense.
I think Retro Renegades has found their next guest. Terry, I'm being accused of stealing all their content here when I throw up Number Munchers. So Terry's going to be on the next episode of Retro Renegades, I feel, and they can Number Munch it up.
So no wonder she got good grades. It was let me go for Number Munchers. So that's why she got A's. She was cheating.
Wasn't cheating. I was learning how to solve math problems at fast pace. Okay, fast pace.
So, of course, computer.
All right, calculators.
Anyways, no. I think it's fine that you played Number Munchers. By the time these types of games would have came to me, I would have been like, this is stupid. Like I am right now. So maybe as a kid that was great, but as an adult, I'm like,
I mean, I wouldn't play that game now. Well, back when I was in second grade, in early 90s, that was, I was exciting getting to go on the computer to play a game, even if it was Number Munchers, because that was better than, sitting there learning cursive. All right. So come on, you gotta pick your battles.
Learning cursive. Yes, absolutely. And shout out to Graphic God. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. All right. So Number Munchers /Heretic /Hexen. All right.
And to this day, I make my capital T the way that they told me to make the capital T, and people keep thinking it's a dang J, and I blame my second grade teacher because that's how she said the T was done. All right?
Oh, but in cursive.
In cursive, yeah.
I got it.
All right, so Terry, I don't know if you know about this game right here. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown, and it gets a surprise Xbox port this week. So that's kind of cool.
It's cool.
The unannounced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tactical Takedown Xbox release has been revealed early, thanks to the achievements popping up on ahead of time.
They're like board game pieces.
The first ever turn-based strategy game launched as a PC exclusive earlier this year, but it'll be seemingly on Xbox One and Xbox Series S and S very soon. It should hit the store August 14th. That's this Thursday, Terry. And you can play this incredible tactical.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it would have been better if they actually had like animated character. I don't like the game piece thing. I don't like that they did game pieces. Why can't they just have the characters?
Those are the characters in game piece mode.
I don't want them in game piece mode. They're not moving. Like,
Look.
I don't want game piece mode.
This right here has way more math in it than Number Munchers ever did. Okay,
dude.
So yeah.
At least in Number Munchers, I can see him chewing on the dang numbers. This guy, he can't even move his hand.
What are you talking about? He kicked. I saw him kick.
I don't like it.
Well, there you go. Tactical takedown coming in. Terry,
I love tactical games.
Tactical takedown or Number Munchers.
I'm gonna go on the browser and pull up DOSBox, and I'm gonna play some Number Munchers, man. It's better than this.
There you go. All right, Shaddai, Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown is here, competing with Game of the Generation Number Munchers. What do you think?
Okay, I don't want to sound like Axel. I do. Like I said at the beginning, I am playing. What is it? Mechanism, whatever it is. That Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
Mechanicus. There you go. And I know it's a tactical thing, but this one I'm with Terry. This reminds me of the Hitman game that is like chips, and I don't like it either. I don't like games like this. It's like, I know it's called tactical, but no, this is not for me. I'll pass. Don't care.
Yeah, I don't. It's the game pieces, and then how plain like the game board is. It's like it's not. You're not even in like an environment. It's just like a.
It appears as you move forward.
You have like the background, and then it's just I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too simplistic. It's too simplistic.
Okay.
Like, I love Ninja Turtles and I love tactic games, but no, man. They could have had us actually in the streets and on the roof, like on the rooftops where you can see like everything and have people coming from the street onto the rooftop, like any other tactical game. No, they're like, no, we're just gonna do rectangles.
No, and you could tell it came from a phone too, because it's only a couple of movements on the bottom.
Yeah, tactical games are very, very mobile and console friendly. To be honest with you.
Yeah, this is not a good tactical design game. You know what I mean? Like this they kept it as very simplistic. I mean, the gameplay might be fun, but I don't know. Just looking at
the roof.
I'm not happy. I don't like it.
What roof? It's a train.
Look at that.
It's a train.
Oh my God, you're right.
The roof of the train.
The roof of the train, yeah.
You don't see the train tracks in the background?
Yeah, should I?
Right. No, not me. It's Axel. He thought it was a building. He thought it was a building.
Look, the graphic quality of this game is so bad, Axel didn't even know where he was, okay?
Right. And there's no wheels.
That's right. What about you, Fastback? Are you going to play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown?
I might check it out. I like tactic games, so, To me, I'd rather check it out and see for myself. But I understand where Terry and Shaddai are coming from. But
okay. Me personally, it's just I love tactics games, but I'm with Terry. This looks kind of tactics light, which to me kind of won't be good. Let's check in on Open Critic on this game. How good is it? Because maybe if it's like A 90. Maybe
Like I
I'll
said,
play it.
some games are misleading where they look terrible, but when you play them, they're so fun. You know, so it could be a lot of fun. It just watching it don't look fun.
Scored a 78. Game Rant gave it a 9 out of 10. The Gamer
That's
45.
that's the turtle tax because people love the turtles, so they get bonus points.
Yeah.
So let's see. Game Rant. Where's Game Rant? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown is a short but very sweet turn-based tactics experience that makes the most of its iconic license.
Makes the most my foot. Like dude, there's so much more they could have did with the licensing for the Ninja Turtles than this.
So there you go. It's coming next week to Xbox, which I think is kind of cool that we are the first console this is ported to. Outside of PC, of course. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see. Terry, did we go to the same school? Maybe.
We might have, you know.
Doggadon says, I needed a Game Genie for number munchers.
This was before Game Genie.
Let's see. Doggy Dog says, this game is exclusive, not on PlayStation for some reason. Yeah. And Doggy Dog is with Team Terry. I'll take number munchers over this.
See? Man of class right there. He knows.
Glizzer says, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
And that's all he
is
said.
tactical munching numbers takedown.
Yeah. Love it.
Let's see. Void Rat says, I wouldn't play this if somebody paid me. Let's see. It's a game you can play in bed before you sleep on a tablet.
Right.
Let's see.
This game will put you to sleep. That's probably why you would play it in bed.
There you go. All right. So moving on off the Ninja Turtles. All right. Let's see. We had some Starfield leaks. Woo! Well, some are woo. So major Starfield leaks point to new DLC, major reworks, and more. So there are 3 leaks in the news right now. We're going to go by them one by one. So the first one is the Starfield expansion number 2 gets a release window. According to MP First, Multiplayer First, Bethesda is planning to follow up the release of Starfield's first expansion, Shattered Space, with a full second expansion in spring 2026. So almost a whole year from now.
That's
Not much is known
almost a
about the
whole
expansion
year.
so far, although one source suggests it will be called Starborn. We might
That's
also see
creative.
the next 2 rumors syncing the release dates with this DLC if this timeline is correct. That means you can look forward to new Starfield achievements dropping early in 2026. So Starborn, if you know, the whole point of Starfield is to become a Starborn. So I think that's cool if they make an expansion called Starborn, because obviously that's what you do afterwards to expand on the game. Like, okay, now that I'm a Starborn, what do I do other than play the campaign over again? I think that'd be kind of cool. Terry, what do you think?
Ugh.
What do you think about this Game of the Year candidate?
I don't know. This is a lack of creativity. Like, dude, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you do in the expansion. I just find, the name. It fits with the theme of the game. It's not very creative. It's like you are the Starborn, and the DLC is called Starborn. It's like, they didn't spend any time thinking that up. I don't know. Like I completed the game, and I have no interest in playing any expansions or playing doing a single playthrough of that game. I didn't like it enough. Like I liked it enough to finish it, but I don't like it enough to play more.
Okay.
So now.
There you go. All right. All right. Shaddai, are you excited to be a Starborn and finally get to play maybe some Starborn-esque missions?
Well, the last time I played Starfield was at the beginning when it was actually released, but I had a major bug. So since then, I never played it again. It's not because I don't want to. It's because those are the things that should have been in the game. So after
When you say a
waiting...
major bug, are you talking like a real bug or just some Shaddai-ness?
No, that's actually a
You were
bug.
playing Grounded, not
There were a lot of major bugs in that game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I had a couple of them.
let me see when I put it on third, whatever it is,
Third person.
Third person. I don't know why I said third party. A third person. My guy disappeared, and I couldn't grab any of the guns when I restarted it again. So
I never ran into anything you're talking about.
yeah,
And I have way more hours in Starfield than all of you combined.
I had issues with this game too. I had issues with this game. Literally, the doors didn't work on my ship. I couldn't go inside any of my ships. There was a bug in my game to where I couldn't enter my ships. I even rebuilt the ships and moved the door to see if I could. Maybe it was just the location was glitched. No, there's like no access for you. You can no longer fly anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh man, it was terrible. And then I had another one where I had like this infinite death glitch where like my character had died, and then every time I would reload one of my past saves, I would just instantly die. And it was like I have full health, and it would just be dead. Load up the save, dead. Load up this other save, dead. It's like, what the heck, Gabe?
No, I was on top of the rooftop. I wanted it to hit an enemy on a corner of a building, so I don't get hit that many. And then when I wanted it to get out, I couldn't get out. I was stuck into that little corner.
And then
I'm like, what?
I had another one. It was very minor, so this one wasn't bad. But I had another bug in my game to where whenever I would go into a building, like if I entered a room, all of the items that were loose that you could pick up would just fly across the room, like someone slammed the door too hard, and everything in the room would just fly across the room.
That sounds fun. Not really fun.
I was gonna say that one wasn't that bad. It was just like I walk into a shop to go talk to the vendor to buy stuff. Everything flies across the room. It's like hey, I wanted to buy that. No, you can't have it. We're throwing it all into the back room.
Yeah.
Funny. Your money's no good here. Quick, hide the merchandise before she steals it. So,
Oh man.
oh man. All right. Okay. Fast back. Starfield Starborn is going to be expansion number 2. Are you going to be interested in playing it?
Yeah. I mean, I want to see more. I haven't played Starfield a lot, but I played at launch, played a lot, and loved it. But I like to see, what's all entail in this DLC to get me back in.
I love Starfield. I think it's an awesome game. I'm gonna definitely play this this Starborn whenever it comes out. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, exactly. Split difference. Are they trashing Starfield? They are. These guys, they'd rather play Number Munchers than Starfield.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Doggy says Z Field. Never heard of that game.
Yep. That's I'm right there. See, Doggy's a man of class,
Yeah. Let's see. Void Rat says, love Starfield at first, but got bored quickly. Doggy is a man of class. I love Doggy. Let's see. Happy Cloud Gamer says, I played Starfield still. It's so much fun, but thanks to ECO from influencers, it's getting too much hate. Remember when there's as many PlayStation fanboys out there that there was a pissed it was not coming. Oh, that were pissed it was not coming to PS5. Yeah. I do remember everything. People just love it. I feel like Terry and Shadai are giving it the Xbox tax. I agree.
Dude, I played the game to completion. How am I giving it the Xbox tax when I played the game to completion? Like
I think I have the picture of that on my Twitter account. That the guy was like this, and he's like, there's no face. He was like an invisible man.
Crazy Greek Dude says, I had minimal issues with Starfield, right? Me too. Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you.
Hey, Dread, did you play Number Munchers?
If I aged out, Dread aged out for sure.
Or did you have like
did
you have like a younger sibling or cousin maybe that played it?
Computers. Dread doesn't know what computers were. He was still using the what was the thing that people used to use to count, an abacus.
An abacus.
Dread was using an abacus. He was number munching on an abacus. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, man.
I fell through the floor once on Starfield. That was the only bug I had. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happened to me once. I didn't really have too many issues.
Let's see.
You gotta pull up D's comment.
D says, I'm gonna make a Number Munchers clone where you have to eat games starring Axel.
Yeah.
Dreadpool says he used rocks, and he never heard of it. There you go.
Yeah, he aged out.
No, he threw rocks at number muncher gamers.
So, yeah, Starfield to me, I'm excited for the new DLC coming up. Pause this. Let's move on.
Yeah, definitely want to see them show, right?
Second rumor. Oh, what's this? What's this? Hold on, let me pull up. Where is it? Where is the one where people were crying? Where is it?
Well,
here we go. This is a relevant comment here. Let's see. Second comment is Starfield is one of Microsoft's upcoming PS5 games. So all these people that were crying, they better get their copy at $70.
It'll be in the top 10 of their
yeah.
hot games.
It'll be the next number one game on PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this was one of their top 10 most cried about games, right? So
yeah, this will be the best selling game in PS5 the month it launches on there.
Yeah,
we're talking to you,
and all
Blue
the
gamers.
Well, remember, it used to be a PS5 exclusive, but it was
never a PS5 exclusive. They tried to get it to be. They
tried to money had it.
Yeah. So this thing better be number one for like a whole year. Otherwise, these guys are all frauds. They're all liars because, well, okay.
If that is the case,
it's not our house. We already know they're all frauds and they're all liars.
If that is the case, do you think it's gonna be Sea of Thieves?
They're gonna be over there. They were over there crying, Starfield. And when Starfield comes, it better be number one. That's all I'm saying. You frauds and liars.
So do you think it's gonna be Sea of Thieves?
What?
Starfield.
I don't know how Starfield.
It'll be like all the it'll be like all the Microsoft games that have gone to PlayStation. They're all like the top 10 games that they play right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know they sold Sea of Thieves 1 million copies. So this one, do you think it's gonna beat that?
I think it'll beat. I think it'll beat Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
I think it will.
Okay.
I had the
so there you go.
Did y'all have the headset? I love this headset, the Starfield headset.
I have the Starfield controller.
I didn't get that. I do have the case for the Series X. I got the cover.
Oh, the wrap?
Yeah.
I have both.
You know what? They better get themselves some PlayStation Starfield plates. Yeah, I don't know what they call those things. What is this thing? They're pop collars. They better get themselves some. Instead of Sony, this thing better say Starfield on it right there.
They're face plates.
So all these guys who are crying, Starfield is not coming to PlayStation all because of Xbox. Well, there you go. Now it's coming to PlayStation all because of Xbox. Hey, you guys better buy it. Yeah, you port beggars.
They're supporting us.
Oh my God. Let's see. What are we doing here? Let's see. Doggy Dog says, "Oh, it was so great." Dreadpool says, "Hypocrites." And DE says, "Definitely, Starfield is a game I almost caved and bought an Xbox Series X for 22-ish, 2023. I forgot." Yeah. Doggy Dog says, "Starfield will sell 3 to 4 million on PlayStation."
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Dreadpool says, "They cried when they wanted it. They never wanted it. Now they want it again." Right? Shout out to Black Card. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. All right, let's see. Moving on to the last Starfield rumor. Space Shuttle Starfield looks set for a big rework. This link comes from the Starfield community itself, where some data miners managing to unearth hints towards a big space travel rework coming to the game in a future update. This comes from references to a cruise mode found in Starfield's code following its update in May 2025, code that has been since pulled from the game for maximum suspicion. Yeah, what are you trying to hide there, Bethesda? In context in which this cruise mode appears in the code suggests it would allow players to travel much faster in real time between planets, supposedly much like you can in Starfield Space Gaming Pier No Man's Sky, which lets you engage faster travel and make moving through space a lot less time consuming. Sure. To be clear, this does not mean Starfield is getting a space to surface travel. You'll just be able to zip through space faster. So here we go. Event reference alias On-ship cruise survival reference area, aka source, if source, blah 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 blah. Right. So this is what they data mined. So if you remember, I think Alana Pierce did a video where she flew from Earth to Pluto, and it took her like 9 hours or something like that, in-game hours. And when she got to Pluto, it loaded Pluto, but then she flew right through it. So maybe they're fixing it to where, like, if you fly to Pluto, you'll get there, and it'll load the Pluto world, and you can actually land on it.
Because Pluto's not a planet anymore. That's why.
Because Pluto's not a planet. That's where you fly. It's an asteroid. Asteroid impact off.
I don't think they know what it is because they keep changing its class.
It's a dwarf planet. It's been a dwarf planet for like 10 years, 15 years, whatever.
It was a planet, and then it was a moon, and then I think now it's a dwarf planet. They have no clue. They're just making stuff up as they go.
Well, it's a dwarf planet because it's the largest object in its orbit, but it's not so large that it has cleared all other objects from its orbit. Like we have, like, you know, things orbit us, but they're not in our celestial orbit of the sun. Because we've eaten it all up, other than the moon, right? So that's why it's a dwarf planet, because it's the largest object in its orbital path, but it's not the only object in its orbital path, and it hasn't cleared them out. So that's why it's a dwarf planet.
So you're saying that if Earth disappears and the moon still exists, that the moon will no longer be a moon, it'll be a dwarf planet?
How could the Earth disappear and not the moon? That makes absolutely zero sense in the world of physics.
Like maybe it just, I don't know, it broke out of the gravity and it went off on its own thing. Who knows?
Her munch numbers are crumbling.
How could our gravity not work? How could we lose gravity with the sun and the moon keep it? That makes no sense, Terry. What?
Look, we don't understand. We don't understand how things work in outer space. I feel like
you don't understand how things work in outer space.
They don't understand how anything works in outer space. That's why they keep changing what planets are planets, because they don't freaking know.
Hey, as long as it's circular and it's floating, it's a planet.
Oh, God help me.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. Sunday, let's see. I'm just kidding with you. Let's see. Yeah, Dreadful says it's a dwarf planet. It's the core of an invisible gas giant. There you go. There's a glitch in our simulation. Let's see. Thanos snapped the moon. Pluto has not beat planet Muncher. That's right, it hasn't. Let's see. Dreadful, the moon and Earth are gravitationally tied together, right? Yeah, Pluto is a Peter Dinklage of planet. What? That is so mean. I love Peter Dinklage.
I'm just saying, what if? Okay, let's go super sci-fi. Like, what if, so like, what? Because we don't really know what's out there. You know what I mean? What if there's like a space creature that eats planets, right? We've had that scenario happen in a lot of sci-fi things. So what if a space creature eats Earth? It doesn't mean it's going to destroy the moon. It just happens to eat Earth and keep on moving. So then the moon just happens to just keep doing its thing.
Yeah, like Galactus eats Earth and then he doesn't eat the moon.
Yeah,
right?
we gotta stop. We gotta stop watching Marvel movies.
I'm not talking about Marvel movies. Like that happened in Andromeda.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm just saying, like sci-fi. I watch a lot of different sci-fi.
By the way,
shows.
Terry, there's a game out there called like Universe Sandbox or Sandbox Universe or something like that, where you can do exactly what you're talking about. Just delete a planetary body and see what happens to the solar system.
Okay, well we're gonna have to try that.
Right. So here's somebody playing with it, right? And so I mean, this thing is Cheeto flavored too. I mean, look at this. You can do a lot with this thing. It's called Universe Sandbox, and it's pretty cool little physics simulator. And this thing has crashed 4090s.
So, like, I'm just saying, hypothetically, let's say if a big enough asteroid came into play, couldn't it change the gravitational pull between the Earth and the moon? This
asteroid would have to be probably at least a fourth the size of Earth and come close enough to Earth without killing us, or to affect gravitational.
Well, the gravitational would probably kill us.
Okay,
So,
it would throw us off of our gravity to begin with, off of our
which would probably kill us because like our planet's mostly water. So if the gravitational pull changed, all that water is gonna, we would.
I'm not worried about the moon. I mean, our rotation around the sun is gone.
Okay,
We'd die.
quick question.
We'd be launched more like a comet.
Planet.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I have a question. Since Pluto is not a planet anymore, and they find another planet, will they call it Dino?
They already found another planet.
So is it
Dino?
called, from the Flintstones?
No, they already found another one. They already found another one. Should I to get you on there?
Wouldn't they need to call it like Mickey Mouse then because it's Pluto?
It's Goofy.
Goofy planet. Goofy.
They already found another planet that has like a rotational period around the sun of like 250,000 years. Every one rotation. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, let's see. Void Rat says,
we're on to the tangent right now from Xbox. Let's go back.
Void Rat says the moon controls tides, werewolves, and periods. If anyone can tell me the difference in any of the last twos, Al Murray. What is the difference between werewolves and periods? Right. Let's see. Happy Cloud Gamer. There's an update coming soon outside of the big DLC. Is an option to fly in real time to all the planets. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, this leak right here. That's literally what led to this conversation. Happy Cloud Gamer. So there you go. All right, back on point. So that's it for Starfield. So I'm excited for it. I love the changes to the games. I like that the game keeps evolving and new systems get put in, because I loved when like they added the vehicle. I like taking that vehicle out on drives. I'm not gonna lie.
I still need to try that.
It only works on planets that have like at least a quarter gravity to Earth gravity. Otherwise, you don't get enough traction. You're just like, it's pretty funny. And I love that if there's not enough gravity, your rover just sucks. It's like not enough traction, not enough friction to create traction. It's pretty cool. So yeah. All right. Let's move on to some of the sad news here. All right. Contraband is canceled. Oh, no. From this one trailer we saw back in 2021, Avalanche Studios has stopped development of its co-op open world Xbox exclusive Contraband. So we don't know what this means, right?
It means that the contraband got seized.
Yeah. So we only saw this game back in 2021. And that's all we saw. Now, a lot of people are like calling it, oh my God, I wanted to play Contraband so much. Now I'm like, from what? What did you see that made you want to play it? All I saw was this trailer.
We knew nothing of like how this gameplay was going to be.
Yeah. Like, and I'm just being serious. Like, do I think it sucks that a game got canceled? Yes, I do think it sucks that a game got canceled. But when you're over there like, oh man, I wanted to play that game so much. What did you want to play? You weren't shown anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you weren't shown anything but like a little standstill, panoramic CGI camera. I'm just saying, right? Now, if you were shown something that the rest of the public wasn't shown, hey man, it's time to spill the tea. Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Spill it.
Yeah, because like to me, like I was interested because it said it was a co-op game and it was open world, but that could be anything. That could literally be anything.
You want to know what else is co-op in open world? Your Game of the Year, Sea of Thieves.
So like it would really depend on how they did it. I mean, if for all I know, it could have been like a crazy different variation of like Left 4 Dead. I wouldn't have wanted to play that.
So, yeah.
And this was Avalanche.
What do you think?
What was that?
What do you think? Are you sad about Contraband being canceled? Did you want to play it? So forth and so on.
When it was first announced, they were trying to compare it to Mad Max if it was like that.
No one knew anything about it.
No, but since everybody saw a guy trying to fix their car and all that, like if it was like a
man,
like a heist,
mechanic sim is like Mad Max confirmed.
yeah,
So,
and a
I don't know.
heist. So me, I'm not. Yeah, they were trying to say like a heist.
I mean, with a name like Contraband, obviously they would have to be, procuring goods that they're not supposed to have and traveling with it, and that would make sense, So you can kind of, based on the name, kind of brainstorm possibilities for what the game could have in it. But they never showed us any kind of feasible gameplay or anything like that for us to actually get a grasp on it. So, like, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like anybody could be genuinely upset outside of people who made it that the game got canned because we didn't know enough about it to get excited.
I thought it was Contra, like the one that we play on the NES, a band of Contras.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought, a band of Contras. But no, I'm not sad. Actually, I am not sad. We haven't heard anything. So
because I imagine a game called Contraband, this is going to be like Smokey and the Bandit, the video game.
Okay, according to Colt Eastwood on Twitter, he said Contraband was reported, I don't know who reported this, to be an 8-player co-op heist game set in the 70s, Malaysia, with 4-wheel drive trucks and muscle cars from the talents behind Mad Max, Just Cause, and Rage 2.
They had those kind of vehicles in Malaysia in the 70s?
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about Southeast Asia now? Now we're trying to blame it on it?
Look, all I'm saying is I don't know anything about this game.
Nah, it's going. No, people cannot be upset on something that. How long was it?
All I know is that it's
2001.
groovy.
Geez.
Check out the lava lamp, baby. It's
Oh,
groovy.
gee.
Groovy, baby. Groovy.
Got the 8-track.
Oh, yeah.
Got cassette tapes.
Oh, shoot. I thought this was an NES game. Sorry. Keep going. Sorry, Shadai, to interrupt you.
No. That's fine. That's fine. No, I am not sad. This is another project that pretty much we haven't heard anything about. The same thing with Everwild, with the rest of them that are gonna, they have
anything with Everwild.
Yeah. So
I was sad about Everwild though because I did read a lot about that one. This one I was not interested from the beginning, so I didn't read anything about it.
No, and people, honestly, people wasn't very thrilled about it. Only when it was announced, and then all of a sudden, years passed and nobody mentioned Contraband unless if they have to. But it was like there is no interest in there. Anyways,
what was that? What was it called? I think it was Evolve. Wasn't it Evolve? The game where you had like a squad and then you have the one person who plays like the antagonist, right?
Yep.
Like to me, they probably could have. They probably were doing something like that where you had like your squad of people.
Oh, do you think it was gonna be like Rainbow Six Siege or whatever, where like
it'd be like your squad of people
terrorists versus SWAT or whatever,
stealing the stuff, and then you have your authority figures trying to stop them. I wouldn't want to play that.
So that means Contraband.
That would make sense for the 8-player co-op. Yeah.
So that means Contraband was gonna be somebody will play as the rich, powerful guy, and then you have 3 people or 4 people co-op trying to steal your belongings, your riches, and then get out. So it's called Italian Job.
Italian Job.
All right, fast back. Did you want to play the Italian Job Contraband?
I mean,
to be fair, the Italian Job did have a video game based off the movie, and it was actually fun. I played it.
I know that's actually true.
Get to play with the Coopers and like the tunnel from when you get out of the bank and stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, yeah, we didn't see enough, so I really couldn't get excited about it. But the possibility, like I played Rage 2 and Mad Max, so those were open world, and so the possibility of playing co-op and working together to steal contraband or whatever sounded cool, but we didn't see enough to really get upset or be excited about. So it is what it is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here we are, another game canceled, like Perfect Dark. Is there something going on behind the scenes where the game is not wasn't meeting deadline, didn't meet expectations to the booty's expectations, or whoever's in charge now to go to these studios and review? So yeah, interesting. But there's still plenty of games out there. This ain't gonna hurt anybody's Game Pass or other games to play if it doesn't come out. So, or it isn't now. So, yeah, Axel get muted.
Probably.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I said I would pull up more about Contraband, but there's literally nothing else to pull up.
Yeah.
Official.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's check in with the chat. See what's going on here. Let's see. They did some number munching and said Contraband won't make enough money. Shout out to Glitzer. Thank you so much for being here. That's funny. Let's see. 4 to 5 years and we haven't seen poop. It's time to go. Absolutely. Glitzer says people thought it was Contra plus Rock Band. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Happy Cloud Gamer was thinking about this anyway. Let's see. They jump in the chance. Xbox cancel games again. Face screen. Yeah. I mean, it is. Doggy Dog loves Mad Max. So yeah. Happy Cloud Gamer says Contraband might change studio, or they going forward without Microsoft's money bag. I don't know.
I mean, what else is going on with Avalanche? I mean, they made Just Cause and this and that, but have you heard anything else that they're doing?
Yeah, but Just Cause, after they announced, 4 or 5, he was canceled, so that means there was no interest in there.
So this is from Avalanche Group's website. And they said, over the past several years, Avalanche Studios Group and Xbox Game Studios Publishing have collaborated on Contraband. Active development has now stopped while we evaluate the project's future. We're thankful for the excitement we've seen from the community since we announced, and we'll give an update on what's next as soon as we can. So
what excitement did they see? Like, nobody was talking about this game.
There was, yeah. I mean,
let's see.
Where can they measure that excitement from?
Upcoming Contraband. Let's see.
The only time anyone talked about it was the day they announced it, and people were speculating. That was it.
That was it. Yep. Nothing. So there you go. There's really nothing that
why companies are doing that. See, that's one of the questions. They like to get involved into something, and then all of a sudden, like, what? We can't do it. What?
Well, I mean, it get poorly managed, and then by the time somebody came around and said, all right, we're at the deadline, are we ready? No.
See, it's just a fictional world. So it has something to do with Malaysia, unless the fictional world's kind of based off Malaysia.
It's fictional world. Anyways, Paul, I'm not gonna sleep too much on this, lose too much sleep on this, because I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Just saying, I didn't know anything. So, yeah, I agree with Chael Walker here. At least they didn't make a fake gameplay teaser to get us all hyped, just for it to go away. I agree with that statement. Yeah,
that was bad. Shown during the game showcase.
Yeah. Doggy Dog says people that fake outrage over this getting canceled just look sad. I gotta agree with you, man. I don't know. I didn't see anything about it to get me excited. Like, this trailer is not enough to get me excited. Just being truthful and honest here.
It's all about clickbait, TMZ.
Yeah.
Just, they don't care. Just drum up clicks.
Yeah, it's just not enough. But that's how we feel about it. Terry, how does the chat feel?
All right. Did you want to play Contraband? 77% said no, they didn't know anything about it. And then 11% said that yes, it looked awesome. And another 11% have no clue what this game was.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. All right, moving it along. Let's move it along, shall we? Oh, I want Terry to read this headline. Go ahead and read that headline, Terry. Up there, that ticker headline.
The ticker headline?
Yes.
Sony behind Helldivers 2 Xbox released.
That's right. It's Sony's fault, everybody. All right, so we're just weeks away from defending democracy, should I?
Democracy.
On the Xbox Series X and S, and according to Arrowhead, it's all thanks to PlayStation. You and I are being recruited thanks to PlayStation to defend our democracy. According to Arrowhead Studios, the actual makers of Helldivers too. Sony owns the IP, so of course, anybody with a brain would know that because Sony owns the IP, they get to dictate and they publish. They get to dictate what the game is published for, developed for, because they money bagged it, they paid for it, and them being the publisher, they have first right of refusal, which means like even if Arrowhead would have made an Xbox port, Sony could have told them to kick rocks. Xbox doesn't get democracy. But that's not what they said. They said, you know what? This game makes a lot of money. We need to go after those 30 million Xbox players and make some more money because the PlayStation players just aren't enough money. So that's the way it goes. So, Terry, you are going to be recruited as private money. And, you're going to be assigned a random number muncher number because that's how important you are.
Private muncher.
Yeah, that's right. They get a number. She's going to get a random number, a multiple 4, probably. And so, Terry, are you gonna defend democracy when this comes to Xbox?
I'm on the fence about it because I never really had an interest in it, even when it was, when it first came out. And based on what was that game that came out a couple years ago on Xbox?
Number
no. It was similar to the gameplay style is similar to this one, and
Anthem.
No, not Anthem, but like you had I think you only can play in squads of 3, I think, and.
Are you talking about the Battle Royale?
No, it wasn't a Battle Royale.
Legends.
It wasn't a Battle Royale. It was. I wish I could remember what the heck the game was called. I freaking hated it. I hated it with a passion.
Oh, but she's talking about the Souls-like Shaddai, the one you played.
It wasn't Souls-like. It was Guns.
Remnant 2?
Remnant?
No, it was not Remnant. I love Remnant.
Evolve?
No.
3-player games that suck.
You're talking about Friday the 13th?
Generation 0? I don't know.
No, I can't remember what it was called.
Texas.
It got a lot of hype, and I hated it from the very jump. And I was right about it because the RNG in that game was terrible, and it was just bad. But
Assassin's Creed Unity,
Outriders. That's what I'm thinking.
Outriders
from Square.
Yeah, Outriders sucked in my opinion. But anyways, this game reminds me of Outriders, so I'm not really interested in it. I feel like if enough of my friends wanted to play it, I might just do it for them. But I don't see myself enjoying this game. But who knows? It could. It might surprise me though. I might end up liking it. Who knows? But yeah, no, Outriders. I hate that game. I despise that game.
Yeah, especially when you respawn and get killed at the same time, like it did in the video. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
That's right. Yeah, no. So this game, according to CEO Shams, what a great name, Shams Georgiani, said it was all PlayStation. Send them your thanks for being recruited to defend democracy, Xbox players. Yes. Shout out to PlayStation. PlayStation values us. They basically said, hey, you know what? PS5 isn't enough. These gamers, they only know cinematics, and this game doesn't have that many cinematics. They kind of suck at this game.
They cared about the gamers, or they cared about needing more money?
The gamers,
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, where's the cinematics? I've held my controller for more than 2 minutes. Where's my 10-minute cinematic cut? I got my popcorn popped. I'm ready.
10 minutes? You mean, well, how long is the what's the one from Kojima? Isn't it like an hour long?
Like an hour-long cinematic, yeah.
You're talking about Metal Gear?
Yeah, any of them, man.
Or that too, yeah. That's what they're known for. I'm excited for this.
So it's no doubt that Sony has wanted to follow Microsoft's lead by bringing it to the Xbox Series X and S. Microsoft has had a lot of success porting live service games like Sea of Thieves, Grounded, and Forza Horizon 5 to PlayStation. So Sony is like, you know what? We can do that. We need some democracy over an Xbox. So hey, it starts off with live service, and then it moves over to first player single player games. It's all coming. Hashtag full slate. But anyways, sorry, Fastback, to interrupt you. Yeah,
No.
yeah. So yeah, I'm all for this.
When is it releasing?
In like
Soon,
2
right?
weeks.
Next. Okay.
At the end of the month, I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
definitely
like-
want to play this.
It's like August 20 something, 26 or something like that.
Right after Wukong.
Ooh, I did guess it right. 26, yeah. All right, so let's see. Doggy Dog is hyped. He has pre-ordered Helldivers 2. He's ready to defend democracy.
Oh, I thought it was high definition.
No. Let's see. Big B Buddy says he's gonna try to buy it now. There you go. Stanley Francois says full stable instead of full slate, full stable. I see what you did there. Da-da-cha. Da-da-cha. Yeah. So there you go. Full slate coming in. And they probably said, you know what, these PS5 gamers, they expect to hit interact and a cutscene to engage. They don't realize they gotta, actually drive the forklift. Just say. It's funny because it's true.
The start of probably many games coming from PlayStation.
Yeah. I think this is the first time because it has gradually moved over, right? So it used to be like, oh, it was MLB the show because MLB absolutely needed to, it was required for the MLB license. And then what was the one after that?
You mean Death Stranding?
Oh yeah, Death Stranding. Oh, that wasn't published by PlayStation. It was published by 505 Games or whatever. And it's because Kojima owns the IP.
Yeah.
It's because Kojima. Well, here's a game. PlayStation owns the IP. They money-handed the development of it all. And guess who's publishing it? SIE, Sony Interactive Entertainment, is publishing this bad boy on Xbox. So it is gradually moving over. And let's not forget that, on their Q4, they're saying that PlayStation is moving away from being a single platform business to a multi-platform business. And so more games. Hashtag whole stable coming
Makes
through.
sense. I mean, they don't have to go even like Xbox. Some games are not going to go day one on the other platform, but when they do go, it just extends the legs of these games.
Oh yeah. By the way, they did say also in that call that instead of a few years ago they said like, oh, all of our stable, during the Jim Ryan era, Jim Ryan. He said, oh, it would be like games that are 2 years old. Now they're saying 6 months. 6 months are the games. So they're coming. They're coming, and you know who gets the benefit? We do.
Yep.
Shout out to Sony for being Team Xbox. Sony, you're now an Xbox. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to defending democracy. I am looking forward to this game. Me and my friends have been talking about this game for a while now. One of them bought it on Steam. He couldn't wait. I think the rest of us are just going to buy it on Xbox. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Are they
And it
going
is
to
going to be full
crossplay?
crossplay.
Crossplay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
That's going to be rough then for the people who've been playing this game for months, and then you're going to get all the new people who haven't played it.
Yeah, get ready to get kicked out. They do kick you out. Like if you play with randos, they kick you out for not playing meta.
See, it's
Meta
stuff like
bit.
that makes me
Yeah.
not want to play this game. Like, you just give me more reason not to play this game. So, like,
Don't play with randos. Just play with your friends. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. If this does good, I agree with Big B Money. If this does good, we'll see another PlayStation game come to Xbox before January 10th. I don't know why January 10th is a very specific date, but yeah, I agree with you. In 6 months' time,
ready to play
we'll get another
Spider-Man.
one.
Last of Us remaster on Xbox.
Oh my god, I'm not getting that. Screw that.
a remaster.
Xbox remaster.
Reimagine, remastered, chronological order. Ugh, Jesus Christ, man. They have money-hatted that game so hard. It's worse than Skyrim. That's all I gotta say. Let's see. Doggy Dog, Lego forced them. Yeah, Lego forced them to put Horizon. What is it? Lego Horizon? Yeah. They're not porting that to Xbox. That thing is dead. Shout out to... Oh, sorry, the chat scrolled. Shout out to Dave Reezy. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. He says, good morning, panel and chat. Axel is the real MVP. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah. And of course, because it's a Sony game, don't expect this to come over to Game Pass. You will have to buy this game. Yeah. So yeah, but there you go. Thanks to Game Pass, I can afford your game, Sony. Just saying. So yeah. I'm excited. Shadai, you're excited. Fastback, you're excited. Terry's on the fence to defend democracy. She's more of a I don't know, a dictatorship kind of lady. So yeah.
There's no numbers crunching in this game.
Well, I'm the authoritarian, okay?
Yeah. There you go. So there you go. Sony's behind it. Everybody said the thank you letter to Sony. Tell them thank you so much. Appreciate you for being. Thank you for being the real MVP of Xbox. I don't know if I'll go that far, but thank you for bringing this game. So yes. Anybody got anything else to say about Helldivers 2 being brought over by Sony?
Is it just me or the reticle is not aligned? Look.
No, the reticle is not aligned at all.
It's auto aim. It's jumping to the.
Yeah, because it's like left and the other one is in the center. I'm like,
yeah, it's auto aim. You can tell.
Got it.
Yeah, they saw that. I agree with Happy the Cloud Gamer here. He said Sony has this history of copy paste, so it's a no-brainer that PlayStation and investors see the success from Microsoft on PlayStation, so they're like, why not port the games? Port the games. Yeah, that's right.
Well, yes,
they saw that Xbox has 500 million active users, and its PlayStation's only at like 100 million.
I'd rather say yes and no, because the thing is, like, they had so many live services which they canceled, and Microsoft created a whole bunch of them that there were a lot of successes. So this is like one in the 13 that they had. So they're not really good on services, so they cannot copy every live services like Microsoft does. So they got a long way to go.
Copy paste station. Oh my god. Shout out to Glinter. And Glinter as well says there'll never be a last Last of Us remasters, remakes, revamps, reimagines, revolting money grubbing strategy, right? Yeah. So there you go. This is gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be awesome. I was sad when Helldivers wasn't coming to Xbox, so I am happy that this is happening. I almost bought this on my PlayStation just to play it, but I don't have friends on PlayStation because I barely turn on the console sometimes.
Oh, I thought it was antisocial.
No, I just all my friends are on Xbox. All my friends have an Xbox, and like if I get a PlayStation, I'm gonna be playing with randos. And then when I heard that randos were just kicking off other people, if you didn't play meta, I'm like, well, I don't have time to play meta, so no point in investing. So I'm happy this is coming to Xbox because now I get to play with my friends.
So this is like Remnant 2. For another person to join the game, you have to be in a campfire. And a lot of people have done that. Like they skip it because they don't want you to play. And you have to be like on an idle until they actually finish the mission.
Oh, possibly.
Man, if that is the case, that sucks.
Really it's a possibility. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I don't know. Just being real honest here with you, I have no idea.
No, I understand that, but in Remnant 2, that's what happens. For a person to join your party, they have to be in a campfire, or because that's the only way that you save it.
That kind of gameplay is stupid because if you don't want people to play with you, then just make your game private.
I don't think you can on some of these games. They're starting to be like purposely public all the time.
I think so, because then how are they gonna refill the spot?
Well, then if that's the case, then you're gonna be playing with randos.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When you play with randos, like I said for Remnant 2, if you're trying to join somebody just because your friends are not online, they literally
or you don't have enough to fill the squad. I don't know how many people can play at once on this, but like
I think this is 3, right? Because I know Remnant 2 is 3 maximum.
I don't know how many it is. I'll let you know once I play it. But I think it is 3. I think it is 3. I think you're right. Okay, here we go. Moving it along then. Rare's 40th is upon us, everybody, and they have shared a new dynamic background. Now, because this is Xbox, everything below almost the halfway point won't be seen. Basically, everywhere this guy is flying, everything beneath him won't be seen because they'll be covered by tiles. So they released in celebration of their 40th anniversary, 40 years, they released a dynamic background. Did you load this up, Terry?
Nope. My Xbox hasn't been on in a week. So like,
Gosh, what? Shaddai, did you load this dynamic background up?
I didn't know it was there. It was actually available, so I never downloaded it.
what game's that dinosaur from?
Yes.
You don't know that game?
No, what game's that dinosaur from?
Killer Instinct, Richter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, because they changed the kind of the look of some of the characters a little bit, so I didn't recognize it.
Of course, it's cartoon.
Because Joanna Dark don't really look that much like Joanna Dark outside of like her jacket.
Yeah, but that's because it's cartoonish. So-
Well, she looks more like the Joanna Dark in the prequel, not the original.
And so, what about you, Fastback? Did you load this up?
No, but it looks cool. I wouldn't mind.
Wait a minute. Is that Mushu?
Not Xbox's Mushu.
Yeah, the dragon is Mushu from Mulan.
No. No.
And then they have, and of course, with all these, they release 40 gamer picks, I think. Actually, 12 gamer picks, I think. So if you want to change your gamer pick to a rare IP, you definitely can now as well. So the dynamic background, great there. What else are they doing to celebrate? Well, they collaborated with 8-Bit Do, or 8-Bit Do, however you want to say it. I like 8-Bit Do, personally, myself. To release a 40th anniversary Rare controller with a charging dock. I love that.
Nice.
Bam. And, of course, it has some of the Sea of Thieves logos.
How's the back look? Did they continue it?
Actually, this looks like fully Sea of Thieves.
Did they do a full back on it, or would they? Kinda. They didn't continue
It
the
does
design.
control. It does connect to your phone, your Xbox, or your PC. Right? So there you go. Rare
They should-
40th.
I don't know. I feel like they should have continued the design of the Kraken on the back too.
Man, 48th year. Sea of Thieves. And a Jiggy for Banjo-Kazooie, of course. I think that's kind of cool that they put a Jiggy in there. So there it is. The 8-Bit Do. And it can be yours for $89.99. So there you go. Designed for Xbox. What are you getting this, Terry?
No.
No.
I like the gold. I'm not a fan of blue personally, so like I would never get it because it's blue. But the gold looks really nice. I like the gold.
What about you? Shaddai, you getting this?
I'd rather take Wu-Chang. Wu-Chang is way better than this. This is way too plain for me. And what a bad advertisement, because they had the little gold piece of Banjo-Kazooie on the analog stick and it's not there. And they announced it on the trailer.
They lied.
They lied!
Nah, boycott this controller.
Yeah. This
What
should
about
be...
you, Fastback? Are you going to boycott this controller?
Deception.
No, honestly, when I first saw this, and they said, I was like, look, almost like Fallout controller first. And then, nah.
They have a dongle too that matches. You see that?
Yeah, that's for the 2.4 gigahertz connector.
So no, not
Yeah.
no
But it's
for me.
just funny that they actually matched it. They didn't just make it like black. So,
Xbox Lab should be there for this controller. See, more options.
I feel like there should be more there than just like CTs and Banjo or whatever.
It's supposed to be all of them, all the IPs. They just stick with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Shout out to Splendiferous. He says, she has to be stricken from the panel. The blue is the best color in the world.
I beg to differ. The color of sadness and despair will never be the best. So, no.
That would be black.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, but it is Rare's 40th anniversary, and I do want to get a little. I did ask the panel before what their favorite Rare IP has been. So 40 years. Let's go with Terry. Terry, what was your favorite IP?
For Rare? So
Yep.
I actually got kind of. So before we went live, Axel had asked us this question to think about it. And at first, I was going to go with Perfect Dark because when I think Rare, that's the first game that comes to mind is Perfect Dark. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to research all the games they made because maybe I forgot something. And then I found something that was a gem from my childhood, and it's not Number Munchers. It's not Number Munchers. But it's another gem from my childhood. And I bet a bunch of you guys have played it. You got to go way, way back to the NES days. And I didn't even know Rare made it, but they developed WWF WrestleMania, dude. I didn't know Rare made this game. So it's published by Acclaim, but yeah, Rare developed this game. And I played this game so much as a kid, man. It was like Bam Bam Bigelow was my number one, and Honky Tonk Man was like my secondary character that I would play. Like, oh man, I put so many hours in this game, and it was just a lot of fun. And you could do up to 8 players with this game, which is insane. I never got to do that. I mostly played single player, and every now and then I might have a sibling that might have done a 2-player with me. But yeah, no, this game I played so freaking much, and the music was actually really good for the time. Because 8-bit music and stuff. But no, this was well done, and I remember. I think it was Bam Bam did like cartwheels, which makes no sense because he's like this big dude. You wouldn't think that he would be doing cartwheels, but if I could be wrong, but I think I remember doing cartwheels with Bam Bam. So if anyone remembers doing that, you need to confirm it in the chat because I can't remember if that's what was happening. But yeah, no, this game was amazing. Highly recommend. If anybody wants to do like a throwback to a classic, dude, this game was so fun. Bam Bam. Maybe he'll do a cartwheel, and I'll know if he actually did. I feel like he did cartwheels. I feel like he did. I don't know, but no, this game was awesome. Highly love this game. He did do cartwheels in real life. All right, cool. That's awesome. Then my memory is sound. Dude, this game was I played as Bam Bam the most because of the cartwheels. Dude, the cartwheels in this game were like OP. But no. Oh man, this was such a great game, man.
So it looks like freaking Hulk Hogan knows kung fu. He's over there doing freaking flying jump kicks.
Yeah.
Shaddai, did you ever play this game?
No, I didn't know about this game. The only wrestling game that I play on the NES is called Wrestling. So no, I didn't know anything about this. But the game that I played like for the first time and the most was RC Pro M for me.
Wait, no, we're not there yet.
Okay, so no, I never played this.
Yeah, well, I played a lot of this back in the day on NES. Me and my brother, so we loved it. We loved the wrestling back in the day when we were kids. So it was awesome to play it at home.
There you go. Let's check in with the chat real quick, right? Doggy Dog says he loved this game. He said we played it so much.
This game was amazing.
Sappho, shout out to Sappho. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says Killer Instinct, of course. Glinzer says Bam Bam Bigelow did do cartwheels in real life. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Doggy Dog confirms. Chael Walker says as well. Bam Bam Bigelow did do cartwheels. Day Reezy says GoldenEye, the original Perfect Dark, and Zelda Ocarina of Time. I don't think Zelda did Ocarina. I don't think Rare did Zelda Ocarina of Time.
No, that's Nintendo.
Yeah, that's Nintendo, yeah. Let's see. Chael Walker says, I'm with Terry. I played a lot of this game with my brother and cousins. There you go. Yeah. Doggy Dog says, I can't believe you're showing this on here. I know we haven't been canceled yet. We're speaking of which, let's move on. Shaddai, move us along. What is your favorite Rare IP?
Oh, is it now?
It's not my fault you decide to take the topics in your own hands and not listen to the question.
RC Pro-Am. That was my first to-go game from Rare. Really hard to maneuver because it's not like the others, so I had to adjust to it. But this is one of the best racing game I ever played, but I always hated the oil because I always grabbed it and I spin like out of control. But yes, For me, is RC Pro M. Should I
Nice.
should I name the other one that I mentioned? Okay.
No, I didn't pull it up. Listen to the topics. Man,
I'm
talking
talking
about it. You catch it. I don't care.
just for the last one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bird versus Jordan. That's it. Short and sweet.
Bird, like Larry Bird?
Yep, Larry Bird versus Jordan.
I see.
That's it.
Fastback, talk to us about Pro.
No, I mean, I like Shaddai. I love playing this, especially with my brother or at the arcade. You know, like this is one of the first games where you can sit there and upgrade, right, your wheels and engine. Then of course you had the missile and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's kind of like what they were doing here is what Mario Kart is doing. Kind of probably inspired from. So part 2 was great too. I'm trying to remember if the second one was the one at the arcade where they had the 4 steering wheels.
The arcade had the 4, yeah, but I think that was the second one because isn't that the one they introduced like the jumps and stuff?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So I played a lot. That was like one of the games I would gravitate to at least play once or twice.
Yeah. So Glinster had mentioned that that it looks like you need memorization because you can't see. So like the track is right below, so you could see the layout of the track. So you could literally know what's coming in, before you got there. So you didn't really have to memorize it. You knew that there was a tight turn coming. You can just, you be ready. You gotta pay attention to the map.
Sometimes you didn't have time for that.
Yeah. No, it was Loved this game back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry. Did you go? About RC Pro Am?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well, I hated this game.
It lasts every time. I know.
Every time. It wasn't like this guy at least keeps him in the screen. I would not have been on the same. They would have lapped me by now. I hated this game so hard. It's not even funny. Or maybe I didn't hate it, but it hated me for sure. In the arcades, you had the RC Pro Am like stand-up driving wheel thingy, right? And I remember playing this. I'm like, this sucks. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll get it for my Nintendo. Sucked then. I'm like, you know what? I'll get it for my Genesis. Still sucked. I cannot get this game, man.
Man.
To you guys,
Don't blame the platform.
I sure as heck cannot.
The player.
Your driving skills suck.
The steering was highly sensitive in this game, so it took skill. It took skill to get used to it.
Yeah.
Like always for the corners. I'm like, God, jeez.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me check it with the chat. Doggy Dog in the chat says, RC Pro Am was one of my first favorite games. Yeah. There you go. D40 says Jordan versus Bird, I thought.
Mm-hmm. Jordan versus Bird. Yep.
See. Doggy Dog says he played RC Pro Am for hours. Jordan versus Bird was the sequel to one-on-one Dr. J versus Larry Bird. Who's Dr. J? Sorry, I don't follow basketball.
Well, Irvin. Michael Irvin.
He's one of the
let's see. Doggy Dog played RC Pro Am so much he hadn't memorized. Happy Cloud Gamer's favorite rare IP is GoldenEye 007 on the N64.
It was a good game.
It was. Chill. Dang, I'm having flashbacks from all these NES games. The Paladin's favorite rare game should be in a poll. Oh, should it? Okay, sure. Let me see.
I think another rare game I want to shout out to is California Games.
What is it? California Games?
Yeah, California Games. That was great. It was like, like playing, skateboarding, surfing.
I remember that game. It was like the Olympic game.
Yeah, it was like the extreme before that stuff.
I played that. I remember that game. Yeah,
that was fun.
I sucked at that game. Like I was bad at that game. But I remember it now that you bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm preparing the poll. All right, so sorry, Terry. You had what was yours again? WrestleMania.
WWF WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. And I'm gonna put in parentheses NES and WWF copyright. All right, let's see. And Shaddai, yours is
RC Pro Am.
RC Pro Am Arcade, right?
Yep.
Arcade plus ports. All right. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. Sorry, ignore that. I'm ending it immediately. Sorry. Oh shit! You guys don't know how much of a pain in the butt this is sometimes. All right.
0 vote.
Which of these rare games is your favorite? All right, so I have WrestleMania. I have RC Program. I need another one.
You gotta put yours on it.
My Jordan versus Bird.
Don't say what it is, but put yours on.
Is it Jordan?
Yep, Jordan versus Bird.
Yeah, and we're out like Lynch. We're missing out on Battletoads and Killer Instinct. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're just
I
talking
know.
about what we have here. Hold on.
Those
Let's
are
do
newer.
WrestleMania. Oh, sorry, I didn't capitalize the M in WrestleMania. Okay, my bad. My bad.
It's
All right,
okay.
let's see. Donkey Kong Country. We're talking about non-IP owned. I would qualify Donkey Kong Country. Why not?
I mean, they did develop some Donkey Kong stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country and Jet. What is it? Jet Force Gemini. That one was fun too. I think they did like a destruction game that I loved back in the day. But my favorite rare IP has to be their newest one, and that is Sea of Thieves. I have wasted years of my life on Sea of Thieves. Years. Okay. I played. This is my go-to multiplayer co-op game for 3 years. I didn't care what else was out there. Oh, the new Call of Duty, you can play co-op with zombies on it. Don't care. Sea of Thieves. Oh, the new Anthem is out. Whatever. Don't care. Sea of Thieves. Like if I wasn't sailing the high seas, I wasn't doing anything. And then when they added the stories, man, it got so much better. Even more chaos. When they added the Fort of the Dam, oh my god, more chaos. Like the content to Sea of Thieves has just gotten so much better over the time it's been alive. Like I remember spending I remember playing GoldenEye a lot with my friends. I remember playing Perfect Dark a lot with my friends. But this one, I cannot tell you how much fun I've had sailing the high seas as a captain of my own ship. How much what's the word I'm looking for? What is it called when you're anticipating something bad to happen to you?
Bad luck.
What? No, not bad luck. No, that's when it happened. It's anticipation of something. Anxiety. You have no idea how much anxiety this game gives you. Like you are always on alert. Like you're
ready for the
should be bored. No, trust me. Your eyes are like like you are your own sonar scanning for Krakens, for freaking megalodons, for other players, for all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's gotten so bad. One time it was so bad that we're just, one of my friends was like, "Screw this! I'm just gonna go fishing," and he just stayed fishing the whole time. We were like in a ship-to-ship battle, like nobody cared what he was doing. And even when they boarded us and they were shooting at us, they didn't shoot him because he was fishing. It was funny. I played this with my friend's son, who is now. It's funny because my friend's son now works with us at my company. He's old enough to work now. That's how much time I spent playing this game. That I played this with him when he was that much younger, and now he works with us. It's crazy the memories I have with Sea of Thieves. Anybody can say whatever they want. I love this game. I will never be convinced. You cannot tell me that this game isn't good. The Tall Tales are my favorite. The different cannonballs now are so funny because you can get like firework cannonballs. You can get the cannonballs that have the chains now and spin, right? And to take down mass real quick. The harpoons added so much to it. Oh, there he goes. The harpoons have added so much to it. The guilds. I love Sea of Thieves. This is definitely my favorite rare IP. The other ones were great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying that this one is my favorite. Terry, Sea of Thieves.
I honestly played this game a couple times with friends because they wanted to play it, and I was bored every time. The only time I actually had fun playing this game was when they eventually introduced the Tall Tale stuff with the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
I played that content, and I actually had fun playing that content. But the standalone game bores me to tears. I can't play it.
Terry doesn't like anxiety.
I didn't have any anxiety. It was boredom.
Mm. By the way, I did find out that the maximum amount of people on a server is 24. So however that combination of players is to 24, you could have, a couple of galleons or a ton of sloops. So it depends how the world populates.
Yeah.
Shaddai, what do you think? Sea of Thieves?
No, I'm with Terry. Once I played the Pirates of the Caribbean, then after that I stopped because it felt like it was back to square one and going back and forth, and I'm like, no. The only memorable thing about this game was when I got the Kraken and the Megalodon 2 at the same time, and my boat pretty much got screwed up.
Oh, I remember being chased by a galleon one time, and we started getting the noises for the Kraken coming out. We're like, oh no! But the Kraken came up and grabbed them instead of us, and we just started pelting them.
That too. Yeah.
So fun. Sorry, Fastback, Sea of Thieves, baby.
Yes, I played a lot, and I would have put Shaddai in the brig.
Yeah, I would put Shaddai in the brig too, 100%.
I played a lot with HTK, a couple other people. I mean, like you, I put a lot of hours in this when it first launched. I almost became legendary. Like, I'm so close. If I don't know why I just stopped playing, but yeah, we had it. People back then are like, oh, there's not enough content, but to me, it was about the gameplay that you made of it, you and your friends or whatever. Selling the seas. You work together. You got the map. You try to find where the treasure is. And you're just navigating and working together, especially when another ship came along, and then somebody, load the cannon, shoot, get down and fix the leaks. I had a lot of fun doing that. So,
me and my cousin found a lot of found some glitches in the games where, like, if you hit an island at full speed, a certain island at a certain point, you could float over it. So we made that our escape route.
Yeah, nice.
we would hit we found some certain islands we could just hit and fly over. We made it our escape route to get away from other people. So, they'd be having to go around, and we just like, bam, slam into an island head on and then go over it. It was so fun. I'm telling you, like,
remember how fun it was to hit
there's a bug, blah, blah, blah. But you got to use the bug for your advantage, man.
To hit the islands where you had to get remember the skull, like, hey, this island's ready. You go get the key and then start, right? And then you had to worried about other players coming to the island to try to, once you got the treasure or you open the door, and then they're coming to try to steal your stuff. And so you had to deal with that. Like,
I remember one time we were on an island going away, and we got invaded, and we're like, let's just take the rowboat. Let them sink our ship. Let them sink our ship. It has nothing anyway. And we rowed out to the middle of the sea, right? And one of us volunteered to die to get back to our ship, and then we had to like coordinate and like tell each other where we were to pick up the rowboat with the treasure and go put it in. It's just fun.
Yeah, it was. The only thing that I had hope for is, like, because you had multiple people, and you can't. It was very hard to get in the same server. So you had 8 people that want to play together, but I don't think it's ever been done during the time I was playing. Where
on private servers now you can.
Yeah, now you can.
Servers.
It would have been fun to, like you said, to have a whole fleet.
Like a what do you call it? Yeah, a fleet. I know it's a fleet. We call it fleet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking like an armada?
An armada. There we go. Yeah. The Tall Tales. I never played the Maiden Voyage because I played Sea of Thieves before that thing existed. The Shores of Gold I loved. The Ashen Age was great. Pirate's Life, probably the best one. Legend of Monkey Island, another great one. I mean, Jesus, man. It's just crazy. They need to put out more Tall Tales, in my opinion. I love them. So, yes. Play Sea of Thieves, guys. All right, let's check in with the chat. Shout out to Jesse James. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Let's see. Happy Cloud Gamer says Mickey's Racing Adventure we had on N64. Is that a rare IP? Sorry, I don't know.
That doesn't sound like a rare IP.
That doesn't sound like a rare IP to me either. No one picking Battletoads, the blood pressure increaser? No.
Dude.
No. Doggy Dog says Killer Instinct is Rare's golden moment. There you go. Let's see. Sappho said, no one said Sea of Thieves, jerks. I said Sea of Thieves. And he says, oh, never mind. Blast Corps. Was that Rare Axel Destruction game? So there was Blast Corps, which was not made by Rare, and then No. You're sorry. You're right. Blast Corps is made by Rare. A lot of people can confuse it with Mass Destruction. So yeah, Blast Corps is the one I'm talking about. Yes. Diddy Kong Racing over Mario 64. There you go. Marble Madness, another great one. Yes. Chill Walker is waiting for third-person mode. I don't know if I would like third-person mode in Sea of Thieves. Just being honest, man. Like it's to me the less crap in my view, the better, because you need a lot of view.
Yeah,
in this game.
for this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da.
Of course, we got to give a shout out too, and I know we mentioned it earlier. Go tonight.
Yeah, GoldenEye. Yep. John Elway's quarterback was the worst Rare game. That's a shot at Axel's team.
Yeah.
What? Is that really a Rare game?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Really? And Crazy Greek dude. Yes, they did make Diddy Kong Racing. Absolutely, they did. They did. So let's see. Let's check in with the chat. What was their favorite Rare game amongst the ones we mentioned, Terry?
All right. Which of these rare games is your favorite? 50% liked the RC Pro-Am Arcade. 30% liked the WWF WrestleMania on the NES. 20% like Sea of Thieves. And no one voted for Jordan versus Bird.
No, you mean bored. There's no I.
That's why I didn't win. That's why I didn't get the votes.
That's why I didn't get any votes. Nobody recognized it. All right, so there you go. So let's move the show right along here. Now, there is no indie spotlight today because we have a whole indie topic. Xbox Indie World Showcase. Now, obviously, Xbox didn't do an Indie World Showcase. Okay. Nintendo did an Indie World Showcase. But the Xbox Series S is getting 7 games shown off from the Indie World Showcase. So I always love to see this. So the first game up is Mina the Hollower. Now, me and Doggy Dog and Death Dealer reacted to the Indie World Showcase live on Friday. We all watched it for the first time, and you should hear what we said. It was a funny episode. I got to tell you, we need to do more of those live reactions. It was hilarious. But the Mina the Hollower is the first game up, and it's made in 8-bit adventure. I mean, I see it has more colors than an 8-bit does, but I don't know. Like the text is driving me crazy. The text is driving me crazy. That's the only thing. So this game might be good, might be bad, but I am not interested because of the text. Even though the creators of Shovel Knight made this and they made a great game. Terry, Mina the Hollower.
No. I don't think I would play something like this. This looks like I would rage. So like,
cool. It looks cool, but it's just like
yeah, it's that old school style like platformer mixed with a little bit of like, I don't know. It kind of gives me the vibes of like old school like Castlevania, and then they had like the kind of like the bullet hell stuff happening with the one boss fight. Like, no, I would not have the patience. I would not have the patience for it. But if this is like your genre, then the game's probably really fun. It's just not mine.
All right. Shaddai, Mina the Hollower, are you playing it?
No.
Are you interested? Not even playing it. Are you interested?
No, I am not interested. It's just that there's so much going on, and I don't see myself going back to the 8-bits.
Okay. Fastback, Mina the Hollower.
Probably not. Looks good, but yeah, I don't really play those games. So.
This reminds me so much of the NES days where like the art is super epic, but then the gameplay is like this. I don't know why, man. It just reminds me so much of a little kid like, wow, this game art looks so good. I'm like, this game sucks. Look at it. It looks like trash.
Like a Game Boy Advance game.
Right? No, like a Game Boy OG. So Midnight the Holler comes out October 31st this year. And it is not coming to Game Pass. Content warning. Now, this game is a hit on Steam amongst children, where you're basically filming paranormal events, gathering some loot, and the creepier you film, the more views you get on something called SpookTube.
SpookTube.
Yeah, SpookTube. And so the whole point of this game is to film a bunch of crazy crap, upload it on SpookTube, get some views, and do it again. And so this game has terrible ratings, but for some reason, the kids love this game on Steam, and they've been playing it a lot.
I can see that. Probably a copy of this on Roblox too.
This one, I think, started off as a Roblox game and got its own development team.
Looks like it.
So yeah, see SpookTube.
Oh, that's my daughter. She played that.
Yeah. So Terry, are you gonna film some stuff and upload it to SpookTube?
No, thank you. This is another one that I would pass on.
Yeah. Shaddai, what about you, man?
No, I would not play this. Nope. But it does remind me of Fatal Frame since you're using the camera. So no, I would not play it.
And Fastback, you?
I won't, but I'll let my daughter know. And I see that it's on Switch and Switch 2, so she's got the Switch Lite, so she might check it out.
There you go. She might check it out. All right. Safo says a Stream Deck candidate. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. A kiddie version of Outlast. Yes. Content warning. Believe it or not, it has a lot of players. Again, not coming to Game Pass, coming 2026 to the Xbox Series consoles, but Xbox One maybe. All right, Herdling. Herdling is a game about herding some cows, creatures, things. Try to help. Now, this is made by the people that made Far Lone Sails. So, if you haven't played Far Lone Sails, it is just a puzzle traversal game where you go so far and then something breaks down, and to fix it, you got to solve some puzzles, get the part, put it back in your thing, and move a little further, so on and so on. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. Far Lone Sails is great. So this is basically the same thing. You're traversing, you run into stuff, you're going to solve the puzzle, keep traversing. You run into danger, keep traversing. And so it's all about the vistas. So if you like those styles of games like Far Lone Sails.
So like Journey? Like Journey's all about the vistas.
Journey vistas than this one is. But yeah, no, you're right. It has that same premise. What's another game that is like this? Jesus, I just played it not too long ago. Planet of Lana.
Yeah.
Right? Where you go so far, you got to solve a puzzle, keep going, go so far, solve a puzzle, and it looks beautiful. So Herdling.
Nautica, right? Nautica.
But Herdling was just announced to come to Game Pass August 21st, 2025. So it is on Game Pass.
Boom!
Yes.
So, Terry, are you going to play this one on Game Pass?
It might be. It's a potential. So this is a maybe, because I do like a good puzzle game. I love puzzle games. So it would really come down to the gameplay and how the puzzles are. Because some puzzle games, they just kind of copy paste the same style puzzle over and over again. So it's just a different solution, but it's the same style puzzle. That gets boring. So it would, as long as there's enough other things happening in the game to keep you entertained, I could get into it. So it's a maybe. Game Pass helps.
Game Pass, all right. Shaddai, you played Herdling.
I heard it was a really good game. So let's see how it goes. But I will not play it on the Nintendo Switch. I'll play on the Xbox. It's going to look horrible on that system.
Fastback, what about you?
Heck yeah. I remember when I first heard about this. Very interesting. I love these type of games. This would be my get up at 4 a.m., drink some coffee on the weekend, chill game.
So Herdling to me, this day and date on Game Pass. I originally said no to this game, but then when I heard that it was from the Far Lone Sails team, I'm like, okay, I'm in. Because I did like the Far Lone Sails game. So yeah, definitely check this one out, guys.
It's a beautiful looking game.
Absolutely. All right, Terry. Did you ever play a game back in the day called Ball Breaker?
No.
You know? Make it a model your whole existence after it. You're a
No.
ball breaker. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Let me see if I can
If it's a
bring
game not
the ball
related with
breaker.
numbers, she will not remember.
All right, so this is on the Atari, Terry. So surely,
I didn't play Atari.
surely you played a game that looks not like this. Jesus Christ. This person's on cocaine. Okay. That's like this, where you reflect the ball, you have the little paddle at the bottom, and you're breaking
yeah.
all the
Oh, I
balls.
see.
You're breaking everything.
Yeah,
So
there's
this game
that
is
one with
called-
there's the one with the pills or whatever.
So this is called ball breaker, the concept of it, right? Where you reflect the
Uh-huh.
ball to
Yeah.
break the objects, right?
Pretty much called Pong. Got it.
Yes.
No.
Now there's a new game called Ball Cross Pit, where it takes the idea. It is a ball breaker style game that is kind of like a roguelike, where you get random power ups to your ball
What?
to take on these levels. And I gotta tell you, this game looks awesome. I mean, look at that. You got aiming now, a brick breaking game, and
This looks like a mobile game.
yeah, you can fuse your balls together to get out one, and you get base building, I guess, which is important. I guess I don't know. Survival roguelike, yes, that is what this is. So it is going to be one of those games where you got to unlock stuff, retry, unlock stuff, retry, because that's the whole premise of roguelike, right? Is that every time you do a run, you get a little further, until you get enough skills and a lucky RNGesus run to finish the game. So this is called Ball Cross Pit, and I think this game looks awesome because I do like me some ball breaker games.
Is it? You really say cross? It's not
Yes.
just ball pit.
No, it's Ball Cross Pit.
Oh, that's dumb.
Well, it's Ball X Pit. I don't know I think the word cross sounds better.
I feel
And
like
it's co-op. And it's co-op, Terry.
I have a feeling it's just ball pit.
Oh, and it's by her favorite studio, the
Yeah,
Digital.
Digital.
No wonder
Terry.
why I don't. No wonder why I don't like it. That explains why I have zero interest in this game. Devolver did it.
And
That's
yes,
the
it
perfect
is
studio.
coming to Game Pass, Terry. It is coming to Game
That
Pass.
explains why it has a stupid name too.
So you wanted a balls pit?
No.
To me, this is Ball Cross Pit. To me, I don't know, chat. What do you think? Is this Ball Pit or just Ball Cross? You know what? Let me ask the chat.
I
Let
don't
me ask the chat.
I think it's
Scott,
called. I think it's ball Xbox pit.
how would you read this? Game title.
I read it as
I think it's balls pit. It just they add an X
Ball
to it.
Pit.
Yeah, they just add an X. Usually they do it with a Z, just for the heck of it. But I think it's balls.
they should have called it busting balls. Cool Cat Fairy's always busting Shadai's balls.
All right, there we go. 3 options in the chat. Doggy, it is not Ball 10 Pit. Get out of here. Freaking doggy. Oh my god. Okay. Chair Walker says Ball Pit, the X is silent like Hunter, Cross Hunter, or Spy, Cross Family.
Yeah.
Hunter, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Glinzer said he would call it Ball Pit Munchers. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. In the meantime, Shadai Ball Cross Pit.
I will not play balls pit. I will not play. It doesn't call my attention.
Oh my gosh, this game looks so fun. Fastback, are you going to play Ball Pit?
Yeah, no, it looks cool. It kind of remembered the game where it reminds me of old Atari games like Centipede or where you're moving across and you're shooting as they're coming down, the aliens or whatever. And then there's the one that's like Breakout or Break where you had to get past, right? You had to break the wall and get through. I'm trying to remember the name of that. I know it came out on Atari and television, but I like this, how it's kind of a combination of that, and then it has this other stuff with it. So it does look interesting to me.
It looks awesome to me.
Yeah.
My beautiful wife says, all I heard in my brain is ball and armpit. What the? Oh my goodness. Okay, there you go. So ball, I'm saying it cross pit.
Mm-mm.
But that's how we feel. Terry, how does the chat feel?
How would you read the game title? 62% agree with me. It's ball pit. And
Don't agree with her. She's
25%,
not even going to play the game.
25%, say ball cross pit, and 12% say ball X pit. And so
There you go. To me, this is ball cross pit because look, it has the X right here.
doesn't
Right.
mean you don't.
And it's like a ball break, a brick breaking game, and they show you going into a pit. I mean, come on. Look, here's the pit.
So
yeah.
you're building something while you go down the pit.
Yeah, yes. Normal new roguelikes have building mechanics on them to keep your upgrades and to upgrade your upgrades. It's and to fuse your upgrades and to do all kinds of stuff. There's like there's the gameplay portion and then there's the management portion.
Yeah, Breakout. That's the name I was thinking. Breakout from Atari.
Doggy says ball times pit, ball by pit. Glinzer, hold on, I'm waiting for it to pop up on my little
Ball down pit.
I'm sorry, but Glizer's got
Ball
me.
down
Glinzer
the pit.
says ball pit and Angelina Jolie broke up years ago. Jago Kukin, oh yeah, there you go. He says like should die. Shout out to Jago Kukin. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says maybe it's pronounced ball spit. There you go. There you go, everybody. All right, so I'm excited for this one.
No.
All right, moving on. Ultimate Ship Raccoon. So if you remember a little while ago, we did Ultimate Chicken Horse, right?
We did?
Yeah, the one with the building courses.
No, what?
What?
You're building.
That's the one that with the building courses.
Building.
Yeah, the one where you were building courses. So
Yeah.
let's look at Ultimate Chicken Horse real quick, right?
Yeah.
So if you remember, you build a
Oh
course,
yeah, that one. Okay.
and then everybody runs across it. But because everybody made it, nobody gets a point because the course is too easy. So then you take turns adding traps. And by the way, this game is on Game Pass, and I want to play it so bad. But all my friends are like, "No, let's play something more serious."
We do need it. We do need to play this.
We need to play this, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you add this, and it's ultimate. So to win, you become the ultimate chicken horse, right? And I mean, look at it, the chaos you can create in this game. I think this game looks so cool. It's like making your own Super Meat Boy levels, right? So Ultimate Chicken Horse is there. So the sequel is coming called Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. What is Ultimate Sheep Raccoon? Well, it is.
They just
Ultimate
added
Chicken
2 more
Horse game.
characters to it. That's it.
It's a racing obstacle course now.
So it's called ROG. What is it called? Republic something from Ubisoft?
No.
Riders Republic.
This is Ultimate Sheep Raccoon now.
This is the other game they do. The
Oh, you see that?
what's it called?
So you get to race across an obstacle course.
Real world.
Yep. But everybody made it. No points. Everybody gets to add stuff
Interesting. Yeah.
and make it more challenging to race across. So there you go. You get to do the same things you get to do.
That
It's
is
so
cool.
fun.
This is
I don't know. These kinds of games look fun to me.
Yeah.
Where like I get to design it. Like, this is why Mario Maker was such a huge hit. This is why I don't know if you remember playing Excite Bike, where you can
Yeah,
make
I
your
was
own
about to
levels.
say that. Right? Excite Bike.
I don't know
That
if you guys remember playing a game called oh Jesus, it was made by Ubisoft. It was a motocross game where you went through levels.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Oh Jesus, what was it called?
Isn't it Loco something? No,
No.
I do
Whatever.
remember that.
Point is though, I like this kind of game. I think it's cool. I want to play it. Terry, you in for the? Are you going to become the ultimate sheep raccoon?
Absolutely not.
What about you, Shaddai? You're going to become the ultimate sheep raccoon.
No.
By the way, it is coming to Game Pass. Fastpack, are you going to become the ultimate sheep raccoon?
Yes. Let's do it.
Yes. Thank you. Fusion. Yeah, Trials Fusion. Thank
Trials.
you.
Yeah, Trials. That's what
Fusion,
I was
yeah.
thinking of. That's what I was thinking of is when I saw the obstacle course, I was thinking Trials, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Imagine building your own Trials Fusion courses. This looks cool.
It's just called Trials because there's Trials Fusion and Trials Rising. It's just Trials.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
So
And Happy
pretty
Cloud
much.
Gamer says it's on Game Pass, so he will test it out. There you go.
So this one is more like a training wheel type.
It doesn't look training wheel type, man. It looks deadly.
I don't see no blood.
Look at you're running into stuff, and yeah, no, this looks deadly. All right, there you go. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. All right, Winter Burrow was showed. Now, this isn't the first time this is shown. This was actually shown on an Xbox showcase, right? So Winter Burrow is where you're playing like a mouse or something in the middle of winter, trying to find something or another. I don't know what it's about. I can't tell you. It looks pretty, but I can't tell you what. Hold on. What is this game about? We finally have a launch window for this gorgeous-looking survival game.
Oh,
You'll be
no.
able to play this
and
winter.
Burrow.
In this game, you play as a mouse who must restore their busted childhood home and find out what happened to their missing aunt. All right, so there you go. And now that I know what it's about, let's continue the trailer.
So it's about childhood drama or trauma?
Childhood trauma. Terry, you're going to relive your childhood mouse trauma.
No. I mean, I like the animation though. I think it's. I do
Looks
like
cute.
it's like that pencil and ink art that from like books from when I was a kid. I like
Yeah.
that, but no, I don't like survival games. They drive me nuts.
Shaddai, are you going to mouse it up?
It looks interesting, but not for me. I'll pass on this one. It reminds me of the movie Ratatouille, so no.
Ratatouille. This doesn't remind me of Ratatouille at all.
No, right there. Why does it say cooking?
No, this reminds me more of Oh man.
Yo, what's that mouse with that long hat? Or like
No, there's that game where you play as like a boy and you're like doing the same kind of thing, and then you have like a co-op partner that can play too when you're making like campfires and.
you're talking about brothers? You're talking about brothers?
No, not brothers. It's the same style as this.
Don't starve together?
Yeah, Don't Starve. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Don't Starve, and I hated that game.
I love Don't Starve. Fastback, what do you think?
Yeah, this is up my alley. I love survival games. I like crafting. I like grinding. I'll play it.
Yep, he got it.
Carol Walker says, you mean American Tail with 5 Goes West or something?
Yeah.
And the last game shown is here we go, Cat. It's got Cats.
God.
Little Kitty, Big City. With an update. Is got announced. So this is already out, but the update is being released on Xbox as well.
Where's there a raccoon?
Hey, it's a big city, okay? It's not just cats. All right. So Little Kitty, Big City is coming out. So and it is on Game Pass. So there you go. One of our favorite easy Game Pass games for achievements. We're always thrilled to see Little Kitty Big City show up. There you go. Customize your kitty and explore an expanded area. New update, which hopefully will come with some extra achievements to unlock. So there you go. Get a new area, new costumes for you and your kitty. Terry, are you gonna Little Kitty Big City it up now?
Nope.
Should I?
Nope.
I did play a little bit of this game with my daughter. It was pretty much interesting, but would I play it? No. I'm okay.
Fastback?
My daughter, she played also. I don't know. I let her know and see if she's interested.
And zero interest for me. Sorry. Zero interest for me. So those are the games that were shown at the Nintendo Indie Showcase, Indie World Showcase, that are also coming to Xbox. So there you go, guys. I like to round these up because, I love the showcases and I love to see some of these are multiplats. So yeah, ball cross pit all the way.
No.
All right.
Not bad. There's probably about 3-4 games I play.
Yeah, not bad, right? All right, here we go. On to Terry's absolute favoriteest topic of all time. The Asus Xbox ROG Ally X. Sorry, the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X got some more news, Terry. Woo! Give it up for handhelds, Terry. Give it up. Terry's just like, I can see her seething in the background. So, the Xbox ROG Ally got a release date. leaked. Now, this was leaked by Bill Bonekun, who said they saw the price, who also confirmed previous price leaks. But they said that the Ally X is expected to release on Thursday, October 16th. Mark your calendars, chat. Mark your calendars. Thursday, October 16th is when you'll be able to hold this bad boy in your hands. Take it home, download like 20 updates, and then play some games. So yes, Thursday, October 16th is when it is coming out. Do you have your money saved up, Terry? It could be up to $1,000.
Heck no. I'm not spending that kind of money on a handheld. Mm-mm.
No? All right. Shaddai, what do you think? Do you got your money saved up?
No, I do not have my money saved up for this because I will not buy this either. It's way too big for me for that thing.
It's cheaper to buy a console than to buy the handheld. Like, that's just
Exactly. What's the
makes
point?
no flipping sense to me.
You got a what?
I said it's cheaper to buy a console than a freaking handheld.
Hey,
That's
you know,
true.
a lot of money to put that much power in your hand. Look at
Yeah,
yourself.
they can keep it.
Yeah, but that's way
The
too
true
big.
power in my hand is my cash still being there.
My cash. All right. Fastback, are you gonna get one?
Yes.
Yeah, and October 16th, you got your money ready.
Let's go. I'm gonna. I won't be buying the wife and my daughter anything for Christmas, so I said sorry while I'm enjoying my handheld gaming. No, I'm
Santa Claus
excited.
broke his leg this year, ladies. Santa Claus
Yeah.
broke his leg.
I'm ready to play some Steam and Xbox games on the go.
Hell yeah. I am ready for this as well. I got my money saved up to $1,000. Right? And real quick, Terry, is $1,000 a multiple of 4? The answer is no. Okay.
The answer is no.
No.
The multiple of 5.
This is a handheld. This is a handheld, not that one.
So yeah. Oh man, now I gotta make sure I don't sound stupid. Is 1,000 a multiple of 4?
I don't think so.
It is, yeah, it is, because a quarter equals $1, and a quarter, you can't get a quarter from a multiple. So yeah, it is a multiple of 4. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Man,
might
we
need
both
more.
are wrong then.
Yeah,
we were-
sorry, $1,000 is a multiple of 4. See, I didn't play.
we gotta go back and play
Number
number
Muncher or
crunchers.
whatever the hell it was.
Number munchers.
No,
Yeah, we gotta
and
go
he-
back.
No, and the thing is that he said that he likes math. He failed on that one.
Anyways, moving back into this. So, this was linked by Bill Kuhn, and he has been 100% right on his leaks so far. He has a track record of 100% correct when he leaks. He also confirms or denies other leaks, and he has been 100% on the money. So if he says this is coming out Thursday, October 16th, that means it's probably true. Now, if there's a change, he will tell you there was a change, right? Now, it's also important to note that Bill Kuhn is for the European market, not for the US market. Okay? He is a leaker for the EU. So October 16th could be the EU date, so the US date could be a very different date, right? So take that where you will. Now, he also leaked that pre-orders on this game will actually happen during Gamescom on Wednesday, August 20th. You can pre-order this bad boy. So I got my money. I'm ready to pre-order. Fastback, you got your money?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Which one are you pre-ordering? The white one or the X?
Oh, the X.
Heck yeah, the X all the way, baby.
Might as well just buy a regular Asus. You should be fine.
Because one thing too on this, like, I'm not looking at just a handheld. Like in the living room, I have the Series S, right? I can see myself getting a docking station set up and use this in the living room.
Yo, look at that. So many wires. God, geez, just to connect it to the computer. That's insane.
What computer?
What? What are you talking about? Are you
That's
telling me
what
this
the-
computer has wireless?
No, look at the trailer.
No,
It
they were
shows
doing a freaking test. Should I? You didn't see the one guy on the laptop monitoring their games?
I wanted to skip that. There's so many wires. No matter.
Dude, they're in a testing thing.
R&D,
Play test.
sir.
They're doing a play testing. They're a group of people playing, and then the one guy monitoring on his little laptop.
Yeah. So when it goes to the public, I'm gonna be play testing that. We have a lot of wires. One here.
Oh
One
my god! Can we boot him out? Boot him out.
And then what I like to, you can play with your Xbox controllers. Like if I dock it on the TV, and then I can use my Xbox.
So pretty much I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
get
you want me to go back where? How far? Tell me when.
right there. See, right there.
Right there.
Look at all those wires. Look.
It's part of the play test for the laptop.
Wow,
Wow,
they need-
one wire.
That
Probably
means
power wire.
no. Say, they got so many wires just to play ball spit.
Hey, you know what else uses one wire? Your phone when you use the charger.
That's only one
It
wire.
has something here, and here. I'm 100% sure you can't buy any of these wires.
That's the
today.
same wire. Just wrap it around, dude.
Oh my God, you're right. It is the same wire, just looped
It's
around.
one wire.
Yeah, should I?
No, it's not.
And
Dude.
whatever that top one is, this thing
It's
right
the
here.
same wire.
Whatever this thing is.
Look, I'm the one that observes details. Okay, get shit out
No,
of here.
it was. Look, for me, it looks
I don't know
fuzzy.
what this is.
Puzzled.
This is obviously the power cable.
No,
I don't know what
That's
this
for his headset, bro.
is. Is it?
Yeah, you
That
can see the
Come
wire
on.
from the headset.
Come
That
on,
is
you
not
guys.
that is not the headset.
That's for
It
his
is.
headset.
It is no. I saw it was connected to his laptop.
No, that guy's connect. Come on, you guys are driving me
You don't
nuts.
know
Okay.
It's not you guys. It should die.
Me,
God.
I'm just saying. I'm like so many wires. That's the only thing that I said.
It's only if you're wanting to use extra stuff. He's got a headset on. The other wire is so they can probably, have it plugged in for charging.
You're
My
gonna-
God.
Man, you're gonna be strangling
You know,
yourself with so many wires.
the biggest struggle of all handhelds is their terrible battery life.
Mhm.
I agree.
Mhm.
So that means they better have a really good soundtrack for that ball spit.
So, anyways, if the pre-orders go live Wednesday, August 20th. Here, Shaddai is going to get a wireless version of it, so it never powers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Glinzer. Why are you arguing about this? Yeah, why? Yeah.
He's gonna go.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. He doesn't want the cord, so he's not gonna have the charger. He's gonna be swapping out batteries.
There
He
you go.
gets strangled in them.
They'll have to put 6 AA's in there every hour.
Shaddai's ROG ally is going to be like a 1980s boombox with like 16D batteries in it. Yeah. Let's see. Glinzer says $1,000 is a lot of number crunching. Yeah. Let's see. Chet Walker says I have my money saved up for the black and white one. Holy cow, he's getting two.
Dang, dude.
Wow.
He's got some fun money.
Right? Jiggle Cooking says they can keep that bulky door stop. What?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, and there you go. So yeah, I don't know. I love my handhelds. I would love my Xbox and to be able to play my Xbox on the go on an officially, designed by Xbox for Xbox device is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. I'm glad we know a little more because the more I know, the better I can plan. Because even though I have the money, I'm not going to lie, $1,000 is a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah.
But I also think that people need to, when I say people, I mean companies, need to remember the point of gaming, not buying a PC, is to be affordable, right? And some gaming PCs and some gaming laptops are $1,000. So
That's without the monitor.
without the monitor, without the keyboards, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I think that people need to these handheld gaming manufacturers need to remember that gaming is supposed to be entry level, and it's a hobby, not a
Business.
not an elitist kind of hobby, right?
Or
The point
only
of
elitist.
gaming is to access as many players as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
And you won't access that many players if it's super expensive. So they need to start watching this price a lot.
I don't know.
I don't. I hope they don't have that Tokyo drift.
I can get a mini PC for like $400, and that does gaming and it's portable.
I just hope they don't have that Tokyo drift. I mean, the analog drift.
No, these have Holophix joysticks. Haven't you seen the ROG Ally? Anyways,
I think the Lenovo is freaking huge.
Yeah, I've seen the Lenovo Go. It's huge too.
See, that's not a handheld. That's like
there's nothing Go about the Lenovo Go.
Man, that's an arm held because it's so big.
It's not an arm. It's arm held. Huge. Yeah. Let's see. Does it have Holophix joysticks on the ROG Ally? I guess it doesn't. No, people have been swapping them out for Holophix. So there you go. You can uninstall those those thumbsticks and replace them with Holophix. So yeah, and Silksong is reported to be there, which again, super excited for Silksong. Cannot wait to play that one. And it's getting that new Windows handheld mode, which again, super excited to check that out. I really cannot wait for this now. But as I said, the Nintendo Switch 2, which is Xbox One, PS4 quality on the go, was $450. That's a good price in my opinion. There's other things to complain about the Nintendo Switch 2, but I don't think price is one of them. When you're making this one and you're making it $1,000 because it has a full-blown Windows OS on it and it can play almost every game, you gotta. I think Xbox needs to subsidize this one a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit, maybe for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers or something, you get a discount. I don't know.
$700 should be fine.
I think the regular one, not the Extreme. The regular one is rumored to be $700, and the Extreme is rumored to be at $1,000. So there you go. I just think that people need to remember that handheld. The reason the Game Boy wasn't a color screen was because of battery life and cost. Just throwing it out there. Sometimes, I love gaming on the go, but hey, if the technology is not there, don't push it. Not for $1,000. It needs to be. I'm hoping that Microsoft, Xbox will subsidize this a little bit. Just saying. All right. Anybody got any more thoughts on the Asus ROG Xbox Ally?
No.
Date leak. Again, to reiterate, pre-orders go live August 20th, Wednesday, and it's leaked to launch Thursday, October 16th. So less than a month after the pre-orders go live. So yes, there you go. But that's how we feel. Me and Shaddai are buying. Terry and me and Fastback are buying. Terry and Shaddai are buying it here. Terry, how does the chat feel?
All right, which Asus Xbox ROG Ally are you pre-ordering or buying? 69%. I'm not buying it at launch. 30%. The high-end black X1, and 0% want the standard white. So there you go. Well, excluding who was it? Cheo was buying two. Who was buying two of them?
Cheo, yeah.
Cheo. Well, Cheo Kulmoni.
The white is going to be my grandson's Christmas gift. He loves PC gaming. There you go. There you go. All right, and that's gonna do it for the topics I had for today. Anybody got any topics for themselves?
One thing.
Yes.
Battlefield 6 is open beta this weekend, and I did play it. It's a long queue. It's a really good game, actually. I give them props for that. They actually, you could tell that they're making it better. I just hope that they don't release it broken. But as of right now, I have played already Conquest, and I forgot what was the first one was. Just trying to give it a try. But yes, it's still sniper galore. It is still there. And the destruction physics is very real there. Very real. So give it a try, people. Battlefield 6, open beta right now until, I think, what is it? I don't know if it's until today or later on. I don't know if it's a whole week. But give it a try.
Nice. Yep, I've heard lots of good things.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll see what talk to a few people tomorrow at work. See what they think after they played it.
Glitzer says maybe they'll have a Black Friday sale, cut $1,000 down to $950. Maybe they'll have a pre-order special. You never know.
Wow, what a discount!
Hey, I'll take every penny I can save. Just being honest.
Can I use
All right.
my Bing points for that too?
All right, guys, but that's going to do it for today's show. But, of course, we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Kukatiri.
I'm Eternal Shaddai.
And I'm Fastback 6768.
And we will catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Start crunching numbers.